Welcome, valued customer. I see you're interested in my wares. While you're perusing, may I interest you in a story? Long ago, somewhere around Kelenar Valia saved his comrade from the beautiful horrific atrocity that is the Weaver. Kelenar Valia then went on a shopping spree in my store, as should you. After taking my entire supply, Sir Kelenar Valia begged for more prizes and rewards from yours truly. So, being the kind shopkeeper I am, I opened a door to the wonderful library full of horrors, beyond comprehension and knowledge. Don't make my mistake, Valia. Just run.
Oh my god.
Not for long, you silence yourself. You forgot about that?
I haven't. I remembered it
I
all.
think it's time to officially begin. So, while Jake's having a seizure. So, I didn't provide y'all with the facts, so it's a bring your own while I do a recap. So, go ahead and start thinking, boys. So, last session, y'all reacquired Lancer's soul, also found Ouroboros' soul, ran back to the ship, immediately left Arania, which I don't think I mentioned the name of the town, but it was Arania. So, y'all went back to the ship, put Lancer back in his body. He immediately went feral for food, tossing everyone around as much as he could, was consumed by Junior, because he failed. And, then y'all met S.A.M, y'all's lovely shopkeeper. Y'all got 2 items from him for some oranges, which I will not be allowing anymore. Yeah, it will have to be a magic item for a magic item.
Dang it.
And then y'all, afterwards, after a little confrontation and other things, Jake drowning, or Lancer drowning, a bit of both, actually. And then S.A.M opened the way to the library. Jake drank a potion of silence, causing everyone to be silent because he thought it was a completely different spell entirely which the other spell, Pass Without a Trace, has 3 words instead of 1. So, same thing in everyone's eyes.
My defense, potion of silence. Pass without a trace. 3 words.
But no.
It's very slim.
Alright, we got Palpatine Bean over there. Alright.
Execute Order 66.
Alright, does everyone have a fact, even though I didn't supply y'all with a topic?
Yes.
Okay.
I think so.
Jake, go first, because... Go. Reasons that I have and will not tell.
Lancer, even though he is not dumb.
Every time he starts talking, I just immediately get annoyed. Every time he does the Lancer voice, I'm like, okay, here it is.
I'm not even doing Lancer voice right now.
You literally just did it, though.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
I said Lancer.
You're starting to adopt the Lancer your persona.
No, you literally did.
You're starting to adopt it. Alright,
Adopting
anyway,
the
Jake, continue.
He does not think before he does anything.
Did that have to be a fact? I feel like that's just common knowledge.
I feel like we already...
I feel like everyone knew this. Alright, anyway, you don't get a second fact, you ruined your thing.
You got me on the spot!
Nah, well, that's a shame. Chase? You said you have yours?
Yeah, if Kel was a color combo in Magic the Gathering, he'd be a blue-red deck. The end.
Not surprised. Alright. Kieran, with your plotting ways.
If Beau okay, sorry.
You good?
Beau would be more than happy to make his mustache have like a goofy curl at the end if it was long enough.
If he was evil.
No, it's just
No.
he wants to come across as like a friendly guy kind of thing, and he thinks that'd be kind of fun to try out.
When I think of curly mustache, I think of evil Western bank robber. So
Yeah.
I think of those guys with the really long handlebar mustaches and they make it curl just to make it look
I think
silly.
of Egghead from Sonic.
So evil guys. So evil bank robbers from the list. Alright. So, without further ado, everyone ready? Last minute decision to get your snacks. Jake, I'm going to throw you out the window.
Okay. To God? I'll go to God.
Again. Alright. So, last session, Y'all walked into the after Sam pulled back the veil on the library. Y'all walked into the void and saw the bookshelves lining this massive, massive, infinite area with the ceiling going on for eternity, with a few little lights hanging above. And you heard a voice call out from in front of y'all, "Checking in, are we?" And
No.
as the room you can't speak, and as the room begins to fill with light, you see there's seemingly just a man at the front of the room with a large bulb on his back. It seems like just a giant egg sac with little tentacles coming out from it, reaching into the abyss and the floor beneath him. And you also see these little like creatures flying around with just large snouts and small little tendrils for wings. And the floor is y'all's with y'all's silent self.
What?
This does there seem to be a problem? What's it? Okay, got it. Got it. There seems to be some hostility here. How about this? How about this? And he reaches out his hands and begins to compress. And Lancer, you feel the magic within you begin to dampen, and now it's only a 5 foot radius focused on you.
Oh, thank God.
You still can't talk.
Oh, thank you.
There we go.
Thanks.
I seem to have condensed it.
Lancer in his head thinks he's talking to everybody.
All right, that works.
She's being ignored as usual.
So
I
that's
just, I just gotta say real quick, I love that we all had the same thought. Just be completely
I mean,
silent.
what else were we supposed to do? Technically speaking.
I felt like the entire time, like I feel like me and Chase were like arguing, even though we weren't arguing, and Beau was just like in between both of them, just like because like Kel was
Come on, guys, come on.
yeah.
And Junior was just in between. You're just like,
I'll kill you.
because you'll still have the mimic with y'all. You'll still have Junior.
I'll kill you. I'll kill
All right.
you.
So the floor is
No, don't
y'all's.
kill him.
The librarian, after convincing the spell, goes back to writing on his
Uh,
desk.
Thank you. Do you by chance know where we are?
Yes, you're in my library.
Jake, I did recently get the ability. Well, not recently, I guess. The ability to read. I would like to read a book for the first time. That'd be cool.
Yes. What knowledge precisely are you looking for? We have knowledge on everything here.
Do you have a book on how to make the perfect pancake?
Absolutely.
See, I've never really cooked before, and I was just curious. Is there a cost? Like, I need a library card? Or...
For a cookbook, not really. I do enjoy a bit of cooking myself, so
Oh, thanks.
it
Twin.
is free for you.
Poggers. I'm gonna go grab that book, and I'm gonna start opening it up.
All right. So as you begin to like search for the library, oh, y'all can't move your tokens. Whoops. Apologies.
it's
I will
fine.
fix that well.
It's fine. I blame you, but it's fine.
As you go over to, you see the books begin to shift before you, and then the entire bookshelf in front of you turns into all cookbooks of all kind, but primarily straight in front of you, straight ahead.
What are
is-
3 books I see? What are 3
Okay.
books I see?
You see how to make the perfect pancake, how to make the perfect crepe, how to bake the perfect muffin. Those are 3 right in front of you.
Good. I take them all and I go sit down. I'm not gonna question where we are.
All right.
I'm going to.
Oh, that's the one thing I
Chillax for a
didn't
second.
put. I didn't put chairs. God dang it. What a
Ah,
shame.
we have to stand.
Excuse me, librarian man.
Yes.
Is there anywhere for me to sit? I don't really see any chairs around.
Well, I never really have visitors, so this should work. And he beckons some of the things flying around, and 3 of them begin to fly directly towards you in a not menacing way whatsoever. And they all begin to form like this little stool. Just gonna pile them all right there, and you can just sit right on top of there. There you
That works for me.
go.
I'm not not questioning anything. I just work here.
Control
Beau probably has some questions, I imagine.
I guess while this is happening, Beau's just gonna look around a little bit. Maybe he'll see
Alright.
something he's interested in.
So yeah, you just begin to
Um,
wander about.
Lancer wants to like be right behind Kel and like looking over his shoulder, so that now that Kel is in the 5 foot radius, he can no longer talk.
This does not bother me as I am reading a book, so I continue going on about my day.
All right.
Um,
You all have control of your characters, and also Junior, but Junior is following Beau right now.
Poggers.
ah, good boy.
This
Hold
is
up. Where
Poggers.
is
Poggy Wog.
Bo? There is Bo. All right.
Yes, yes, feel free. Stay as long as you like. I
Okay.
only ask do not venture upstairs. Is all I ask.
What
Yes,
can I
you.
ask? What is upstairs? You don't want to see?
Upstairs, it's more of like, files, whatnot, the sort.
I understand. Your
So
office, so to speak.
it's more of I would like to keep it tidy and such.
I
Sorry, what kind of things
understand.
are up there? Sorry, I was in the stupid area where I lose
Ah,
at least
yes.
brain cells.
The files and such. Just my little office, so. I just
Okay,
prefer to
personal
keep
stuff.
it organized, A million books and infinite knowledge is kind of hard to keep track of, especially when things are always changing.
And as you walk away from the cookbook shelf, you see them all return to the normal books they were. Just these blank, uh, JPEG books, placeholder books.
They're like the little purple and black squares over and
Some
over.
of them, yeah.
Okay, so sorry, this is probably an off-rip question. I don't know if it's personal or not. Where are we? Because we were just kind of in a boat before this.
Well, this is my library. There's not really many ways I can put it. I
But
why
collect
was
it in our-
knowledge from all iterations.
Why was it in our boat? Though is there a book on why it was in our boat?
Oh,
maybe?
yes, poor Sam.
Oh, okay. So you
Yes.
do know Sam. I'm actually kind of here to help him. So
Yeah. He is a truly unfortunate one, I must say.
how so? What happened
What?
to Sam?
You're
What's Sam
just
do?
zipping through different bookshelves.
Nyung. Nyung.
Well,
Just-
he was just a normal man. He kind of got, broken in the process, fragmented.
Oh,
As in his
That's
soul is not in one
unfortunate.
piece.
Of course, exactly. See, at least one of you knows
So-
your soul mechanics.
oh, sorry. I've just been a real long time being a soul trapped in a body.
Oh yes, that was unfortunate.
Okay. So you're aware of that. So you have books on literally every piece of knowledge, correct?
Of course, of course. Not everything is free. I will go ahead and add.
You rat. Okay.
What would the prices range be?
What knowledge do you seek?
Nothing off the top of my head. I just
I reach
am
out for a book
curious
and I
how
think where
expensive
the
it can come.
I reach out for a book and I think where are the fragments of Sam's soul when I pull that book.
Yeah, you pull
That's
it
the
out.
title. How to
Yeah,
find the
you-
fragment of Sam's soul.
So yeah, you see on the cover of the page is soul fragmentation, and the book flips open on its own accord and says soul fragmentation is an irreversible and unfortunate process of a
All right, I pull
mortal
another book that's
extracting a
how
soul.
to reverse it.
It's-
Yeah, there's a book on everything, so I can eventually just find what I want.
yeah, so you pull out the book
Mending.
and it just says you can't. It's just it's just on every single page just you can't.
Cheap books this library has.
You can't take away my
Um,
fun character. Don't you dare
uh,
even try.
Excuse me,
I can do whatever I want.
Mr. Librarian. My name is
Yes,
Beau.
yes.
May I know your name?
The librarian. You already said it.
Very well. I
It's the
guess
one I've
I
had
guess I
for
didn't know what I
many
expected.
years.
Do do do
Would-
do do.
Would you like a real name?
Shut up. That's Scam Likely, not the librarian.
I know, but they're cousins.
No.
Wait, what?
D&D
What?
podcast. Don't
Inside
listen
joke.
to.
Inside joke.
Oh,
And
okay.
and the other millions of people that listen to that podcast.
58,000 Patreons total.
Yeah.
Sorry, but strange question, but why would Sam ask us to come in here for help? If you mind answering that.
Well, let's see. You were the one that he's marked. You're his person, essentially. Oh no, don't
Stupid
worry. It's not
observation.
a bad thing. It's
Good
not a
to
bad
come.
thing. He just takes a liking to you.
Sick.
You're more his commander. You know, he's a machine, you know. And he's fragmented, so he latches onto someone and he holds on to them. So,
That's why he gave me free magic items for an orange, I'm imagining.
yes.
That would make sense. Because I was when I did it, I thought it wasn't going to work. I was just trying to mess around, but it worked out. And I kind of felt
It could also be
bad.
that the DM was trying to end the session, but who knows?
Oh yeah, no, that would make sense. Yeah,
What's a DM? Oh wait, I'm still silent.
yeah. Stay away.
I hear nothing.
Can Beau read Lancer's lips and like roll interpretation or whatever to see what he's trying to say?
If you had
I
the
don't know.
observant feat, you could do that.
Yeah, if you had the observant feat, you could, but you
Is
don't
that
have
a
the
thing?
observant. It is
Or-
actually a thing, so you can't do it unless you have the feat.
Dang it!
Unfortunately.
All right. All right. Never mind.
Yeah.
I was trying to be clever. All right.
Okay, so I guess, Beau,
Yes.
guess we could find some useful information about stupid robot dude. You know, the one's name that I know, and I'm not going to say because I don't like him.
Well, it's not entirely his fault. I imagine anyone would go crazy if their soul was shattered.
No, not him. No, not him. Crazy robot army. You know him. Stole Franklin. You know, stole my
Oh
ideas. for
yes, I know
trains.
what we're talking
Oh,
about.
Neverborn.
Yes.
Don't even say his name.
Do you know him, librarian, or did you just only know his name?
I know of all. That's my job.
I walk up to the library and I not the librarian, but the library, and I like reach out to like grab a book and I look at him. So like if I pull this book, I have 0 free costs. I get a little bit of information about him, right?
That's not how that works. The book will stay there until you pay the cost.
See, that's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for a cost because nothing good ever comes without a cost. What's the cost? Oh, do I have to give like 10 baby souls? Because that's not happening.
Let's see.
I would not even
Cost-
allow that.
What are you looking for exactly? How much do you want of him?
Technically I want none of them. Actually, technically I want all of them to be gone. So
Well,
who
yes,
knows?
but what knowledge do you want to? What do you want me to impart onto you for the cost? Because it's hard to
What does he
place a
want?
price without knowing what it is.
If you want your enemy to die, you got to know what they want.
Oh, what he wants? Well, you already know what he wants. He said it 1,000 times. Whole reason he's sent
I
you
didn't
to
refresh
that
my memory.
island.
It's been a couple years,
Right. It has
because of
been.
him.
Right. Well, he wants to save the world. He wants to get rid of the sands of time.
Sands of Time, the Black Sand.
Oh yes, sands of time. You know,
That-
comes to claim
what-
us all eventually.
Oh,
I see.
Um,
I've pieced it together. So you're saying he's going to put souls in robots because robots don't die of natural causes?
It could have that.
Okay, can I get a
both
book about the sands of times?
Hmm. Okay. You don't want to pay a price for the sands of time?
What would be the price?
How much knowledge do you want? Do you want very basic?
I think very basic for now.
Very basic? Okay.
We don't know much about it, honestly.
Alright, so
You know how it is.
y'all's...
You gotta start the basics.
So, what's y'all's passive perception, real quick?
hold up. Let me double check.
Mine is a solid. Oh man, perception is the
14.
stinky one. 14.
14.
Mine is also 14.
Okay. So Lancer has not been around for a while.
Oh no.
That's fine.
Anyway,
I'm not
alright,
bothered
you
by
said
it.
basic knowledge?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
Hmm.
Where is Lancer?
Um,
Wait
and
a
like
minute.
He's going
both
for
of
what
us
you
realize
want.
this,
You're
right?
fine. He's going for what you
Okay.
want.
Okay.
Both of us realize this, right?
Yes, y'all just know he hasn't been around for a while, so.
All right. While
I think
while
it's less
Kelenar,
that we didn't notice and more that we did not care.
while
Well, that's the
Kelenar
case for
is
me at least.
while Kelenar reads through this book, Beau's gonna look around for Lancer, make sure he's not causing any more issues.
Oh, so you're not gonna read this
He
with Kel.
You're gonna walk around
he's
a corner
gonna
and he's just getting
find
an alien
Lancer
face
first,
sucker.
and then he'll read it after Kel is done, I guess. Or like he'll have Kel recite it.
Okay, so for now, I'm gonna do this.
Uh-oh.
Y'all are gonna be server deafened. So see y'all in a bit. I'll undeafen y'all when the time's right.
Fair enough.
So
Ah!
I server deafened him, but why could I still hear him? Hang on, y'all talk real quick.
Ah.
I can still hear
They're
you.
speaking. They're
Can you
sort of
hear
deaf. They
us?
can't hear, but they can still speak.
They can still speak. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, you're
So
gonna
they
have to
can't
sort of
hear
mute
us.
them.
Okay, let's see. So you want the basic knowledge on the sands of time.
Yeah, it's gotta know the basics. I mean, I don't want to know the advanced stuff. I need to know the basic stuff, right? Because the advanced stuff is useless without a foundation.
Let's see. Okay, so the sands of time, very basic. I'm gonna paraphrase because obviously I don't have it written
Wait,
out.
is there a cost?
For the basic, very basic, no.
Yeah. Okay.
There's no cost for the very basic.
Hey,
So, well, I gotta mute Jake now. There we
He's
go.
on TikTok.
Yeah, I'll just remute them both. That's fine. All right. So, very basic. So, the sands of time, there's no way to stop it except from the creator himself. The sands
Okay.
of time will claim all eventually.
But what is it? Is it just time
It's
encapsulated in sand?
from what this world knows, it's a plague that will destroy no matter what. As you've seen before, it will destroy. There is no stopping it. You can only speed it up. You can only speed up the process.
Hmm.
And you're flipping through this
Okay.
page 1,000 times, and
Yeah, I just keep on like going back and forth. Like, there's got to be something, right? And I keep on flipping back and like double scanning.
and the librarian, as you're flipping through, maybe like sitting down on this creature stool at some point, the librarian says, "There's not much you're going to get from a basic book."
Okay, so I'm getting the vibe, Mr. Creepy, that you want me to give you something, right? That's the price. You want something. What is it? You want knowledge? You want magic? What do you want?
Well, I don't necessarily need knowledge, and I don't necessarily need a cost. I mean, if you're willing to pay the cost, that is up to you. But time
So
will
what is it then?
tell all the knowledge you need.
So you're telling me the best idea is to wait.
Of course.
Okay. I have a specific question.
Go on.
So this book, right, it implies that the sand is going to eat and eat until there's nothing left, right?
Yes.
But what if we put it somewhere else to eat,
I'm listening.
right? Think something simple, like a bag of holding, right? It leads to the astral plane. The astral plane is a bunch of nothingness, essentially, right? So if we somehow translocated the
But do you
sand to
know
the
that?
astral plane, you know what does? And I reach out for a book.
Okay. What are you reaching for?
What's in the astral plane for numb nuts?
For dum dums? Astral plane for dum dums?
Mhm.
Astral plane for dum dums. Astral plane is typically associated with bags of holding and other blank of holdings. It is known
Mhm.
as infinite nothingness to the mortal man.
And
But to those ascended, and everything else is redacted.
listen, okay, well, your library needs to get some better sharpies because I can read right through that sharpie. Right there, it says.
Oh yes, I'm curious. What does it say? I'm curious.
Says, and I just move my mouse and hope that he thinks I'm reading it. He just can't hear it.
You need to. You might be in the silence mode. I think Lancer's nearby again. You might need to speak up.
Oh, weird. No, I don't see him.
That's unfortunate.
That's weird. Listen, okay. Listen, are you by chance an ascended being?
Of course.
Ah, man, I was gonna say, who cares about those guys? Yeah, you guys are great. Probably, I don't know, you guys.
Oh yes, there's
Hmm.
some of us I would say are good. Others are kind of not great.
I'm still thinking. Okay, I don't know who this creator bozo is, but if he was gonna help, he would have helped a long time ago. I don't think he cares
Look,
anymore.
Kelenar, listen to me.
Look, you've been so
Yeah, yeah.
focused on this quest, so many little things, just trying to accomplish the next big goal. When have you taken a break, Kona? Wander the library, enjoy yourself, find your friends. Take a little break. Maybe that's all you need.
Well, could I, by chance, take notes off of books? You guys have any paper for me? Some
By
parchment,
all means.
And you
ink.
turn
You guys
around.
have ink?
Yeah, you turn around. You see the bookshelf behind you is now littered with office supplies.
Perfect. I grab like 5 parchment papers and a vial of ink, and I'm gonna go copy a bunch of spells.
Okay. All right. So you have fun doing that. I'm gonna bring them back in. Oh, good God. Jake. Jake. Cease your TikTok. Cease.
What?
It is now
Huh.
time to
Pause
cut
the
over to
TikTok.
Lancer
Yeah, it's
Ah.
our time.
and Beau as well.
No, Bo's not there yet.
No, you.
Oh,
By
not
this
there
time,
yet.
Beau runs up behind you while you're throwing books off the shelves. Like, where is it? Where is it? Where is
No,
it?
no. Well, am I still silent
Let's
now? Has it been
Let's
20
Oh, right.
minutes?
So you're still a little silent, yeah.
I'm silent, but what
Yeah.
I'm in my head. No, not it. No.
And this time, at
But
this time, Beau runs
What
up.
the hell is this? Oh, not it. No, not it. And you see, like, all the books. It's like how to get rich, how to make money, how to get women. Not it.
How to make a deck of many things.
No. How to go deck of many things. Nope, not it. What? I know, I care. Not it.
Bo's
How
gonna
to find
read for a book,
Franklin.
and it's gonna say how to read lips, so we could try to figure out what Lancer wants.
It's gonna.
Okay, if you want to, I'll say if you want to spend about like 20 minutes reading that, then you will unlock the observant feat.
Yeah. All
I
right,
feel like
sick.
that's I
Let's
feel
do
like
it.
that's basic enough for you to just unlock that. Chase, I know there's going to be prices for certain ones. Not all of them are free.
I'm
Fuck,
gonna.
I was about to say
I'm
that
gonna
was
keep.
so free.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
keep going. I'm gonna get one book. It's like how to make how to make friends. I'm gonna keep that one for later. I didn't know how to keep going.
Alright.
Lancer.
He's gonna keep going. The book Atlanta definitely put in his belt is gonna disappear 100% before he gets to read it.
Okay. Alright.
It's gonna
Also,
go
the
back to the
fact that
shelf.
it can read.
Because I imagine all these books when I'm throwing them are like magically going back to the shelves at random places.
Yeah, no, you throw them and they immediately just vanish on different shelves.
Yeah. So
like
the
the
book that I put into my
little
belt
creatures
loop
have just
is
been
not
catching
there.
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that one's still there. You haven't thrown it away, so that one's still there
Oh,
for
okay.
for later reading.
Later with it. Okay, got it. No, not that one. Oh, I'm so silent, but like, no,
But yeah,
not that one.
Bo's gonna read how to read lips while Lancer's doing all this.
Yeah, so about we'll say near the end, about 5 minutes left of the book, Lancer will find the book he wants. Because he can't audibly say what he wants, so he had to search for it.
All right. Well,
He's gonna
oh.
grab the book and he's not gonna sit on the makeshift stool. He's just gonna plop down immediately.
Okay, yeah. So you see one of the
Well,
creatures try to fly in to catch you, but then they just hit you in the back. It's like, and it flies away.
Don't care.
All right.
I start reading.
What was the exact title?
It is.
Okay. Okay. So Beau, you see that Lancer has a book on locations for strong weapons for strong men. And Lancer, you see what is what is the name of the thing at the front of the book? Codex? Not codex.
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 Table of contents.
Table of contents. Yeah, it's been a while since I've heard
Codex
that.
sounds
Since
so
I've been
much
in the
cooler,
English
though.
class. Yeah, you see a code. It's a codex now.
Okay.
So you see a codex, and it has about 1,000,000 different types of weapons, and there's no list on like what is the strongest.
I want to keep the book, and then I want to go searching for what is the strongest weapon.
Okay. So yeah, You'll do that for like another 30 minutes. Kieran, you now
Okay.
have the observant feat.
All right.
Yeah, I got it.
Beau.
I got it. I'll add it to your thing.
Okay. Anyway, Beau, while standing quite a distance away, like 10 feet away, I'd say, he's gonna call out to Lancer like, Lancer, what book are you looking for? And he's gonna carefully
And
read his lips.
by this time, you're free to speak because
Oh, I am.
it's definitely been past 20 minutes. You'll spend like about an hour in here.
Lads are looking for strongest weapon.
Oh, Beau, you can speak now.
So
You can
yeah,
find
Jake,
it.
you say Lance are looking for strongest weapon, and you pull out strongest weapon. What is the strongest weapon?
And Beau's just giving like with a smile, giving like an encouraging thumbs up, like,
Well, I don't understand.
Okay.
Okay. And
Alright.
it says.
What is the strongest weapon? It says I don't know. It's up. It depends on the class.
depends on the class.
Class. No. Let's see. Math, science, reading. What type of other classes are there? Math, science, reading. There was always. There was one more. I never was good at the last one.
Beau's
What
gonna
is-
reach up to one of the books and just pull out a book that says strongest weapon for paladins, specifically ones like Lancer.
I'll get back to you on that. You'll have that knowledge now.
Lancer does want to go to the knuckle page of the strongest weapons.
Hang on. What are you on?
The
think
like
at
brass knuckles,
I think at this point,
knuckle
Beau is
diary.
satisfied that Lancer's not causing issues, and he's gonna go back to Kelenar to see what he learned.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
So what are
excuse
y'all
me?
doing? I apologize. What are y'all doing?
Lancer gives up on trying to find the strongest weapon and just tries to find the strongest brass knuckle in the
And,
strongest weapon.
Okay, so you flip to the book flips on its own to the strongest brass knuckles, and it says thoughts and prayers.
Oh, I have thoughts.
And you don't have
I
prayers.
have prayers, and its location of them. Where is the location that it says?
Thoughts currently in Lancer Shard's possession. That's the one you have.
Prayers?
Prayers?
Yes.
Not Nocturnus. Nocturnus is gone. Cambridge.
Cambridge.
Formerly known as Cambridge, the Kingdom of Edison. Or Edison Kingdom.
All right.
Take your
So I throw that book. How to get to Cambridge?
pick. you pull off that book. It says you can't. It's been renamed.
How to get to the kingdom
What
formerly
is
known as Cambridge.
what is the new name of Cambridge?
These books must be like pamphlets.
Sorry. I imagine they're just
You're welcome,
super.
Jess.
They're just super fancy looking, like
So, yeah,
well made, and they decided it's just like the
Yeah,
pages are so thick.
it's just
two
one
pages.
of those. It's just one of those fake books where it's just like has a little pamphlet inside. So, yeah,
One of the books is like hollowed out. There's like a bottle of whiskey in it.
So Jake, you
Noah
pull
has
out,
given me something far too strong.
Jake, you say how to get to the Kingdom of Edison or Edison Kingdom.
How do I get to the? Yeah, basically.
Yeah, so you pull that out and it says I don't know, use a ship maybe, or walk if you so feel like it. Swim, choose your pick. Choose your choice of transport.
I look
But-
over at Beau. Is Beau still near me?
No, he was
He's gone.
he's going back to Kelenar to check in on him, see what he learned about the Black City.
When you walk up, you just see Kel like in a corner. Then there's just piles and piles of books around him, like to the point you almost cannot even see him, and he's just going in. Oh,
Yeah, you see
he's just-
some of the creatures
Enjoying
taking
reading
some,
there, my friend.
You see some of the creatures taking some loose pages and binding them into books and setting them on Kelenar's stack of books.
And yeah, as he like as it's happening, he's going so fast that books are just coming off the stacks, and then more are replacing. It's almost like a Hydra. For every book being taken away, 2 more take its place.
Yeah, some of the
Having
creatures.
fun reading.
There's like a whole
Kelenar.
transport system with the creatures
What?
as well.
What was that, Beau? I can't see you.
I'm
His head just picks
Bo,
up a whole
Bo,
book laying on top.
yeah, Bo's just gonna pick up enough books just so Kelenar can see him. Like, yes, hi, are you having fun reading there? Why so
Yeah,
many?
actually, it's a great time. I cannot believe I was missing this much with the information that's stored in books. This is great.
I'm glad you're furthering your education, but do tell me.
Did you
what
know
did
that there's a
find-
type of goose that's completely made of slime?
Is there?
Yeah, dude, it's sick, isn't it? Look, and he pulls out. He like, wait 1 second. Pulls out a book and he shows a full diagram of its anatomy and how it has no internal organs.
It just looks like a goose made
What's-
of water with a
what's
with
it called?
a bill.
It's called a goose.
That's kind of cute. I admit that is a
Basic
cute
Isn't that
animation.
sick? Thank you.
Just to get inspiration from that.
And Kelenar. Anyway, Kelenar,
Yeah.
what did you find out? What did you find out about the Black Sand?
And you kind of see his mood kind of just damper a little bit. Honestly, not a whole lot of useful things. Basically, there's nothing we can do. That's it.
Si me permettorepa, doshi me masita.
Did Lancer read a book on how to speak a different language? What am I hearing?
You hear
Lancer
Lancer singing Infernal.
Lancer's fluent
the
in every
French.
language except Common. Anyway, how much did the book cost you, by the way, just for basic knowledge?
For basic information, it was free. You can ask for more, but basically, it just said that it's going to eat everything, and the only person that can stop it is the creator. And I don't know, maybe this is my, not narcissistic, nihilistic take. Sorry, I just learned that word. And he pulls out a book, and it's an encyclopedia, and it says nihilistic.
He's
But
been doing very well.
only
He's been doing very well.
yeah,
I'm
no,
quite proud of
the
him.
creator's the only one that can stop it, and he hasn't been here to do anything about it, so I doubt he will.
Have you read anything about the creator yet?
No, because I'm 99% sure that's going to cost me something, and I was trying to get my mileage out, so to speak.
I'll see how much it is. Bo's gonna go to one of the bookshelves, and he's gonna reach out and say basic knowledge of the creator.
And what
And,
would you like to pay, my dear Beau?
Give me a moment. What currency do you take?
Oh, emotions, levels.
Hmm.
Huh?
Would you
You
like a
see
hat?
Kel's head peek out really quick. Sorry, kid. So wait, okay, if I give you, what are you talking about? Levels? What is a level? Like if you had to, like,
It's more so your experience in the field. You'll just forget some of it. You'll forget how to do certain things. You'll become
so what
weaker.
happens if I give you like half of my spelling ability? Like I don't know what that's called. What would you call that?
Half of your
My like magic ability. I don't know what
So
you'd call that.
you
What
wish to
levels
cut
you would say
back-
that's in?
You wish to pay your spells.
No. I'm just asking what would happen to myself, right? So like my knowledge of
Well,
what
it
I
would-
can do, these spells that I can do.
If you wanted to sacrifice your spells, are you thinking of your knowledge of your spells, like the ones you've copied?
I'm trying to in character just say like if what would happen if Kel gave like 7 of his or 6 of his levels. What would happen? Would he just be down to level 5, 6? Or
Yes.
sorry, level 7?
Yes.
Okay, 5. Yeah, sorry. Okay, so there wouldn't be anything to replace it.
Yeah, no,
Um,
you would just have to be stuck at that level.
Okay, that's fine. That was what I was trying to figure out.
Yeah. But if you want, I will say that is a good idea you brought up. You can sacrifice spell slots if you so wish. You just will
Permanently?
never get those back. Yeah, you'll never get those back.
even
You'll have to
upon
sacrifice
thanks.
more to get the same exact knowledge though, because they're less valuable as opposed to an entire level.
They're mine.
Um,
My spells.
Bo's gonna consider what to sacrifice or like to exchange I guess.
For
Uh,
basic knowledge, it's 1 level.
Can Liza sacrifice health?
You want to
Like
sacrifice
max
max
HP?
health?
It's
No, it's a
it's not
possibility.
temporary, it's permanent.
It's permanent.
Yeah, I know.
It's a possibility, but it's same thing with the spells. It's less valuable, so you just have to sacrifice more to get the same results, same amount of knowledge.
What about like stat points?
Like your pluses to your stats.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you could so sell the skill points that you got. Like I think it was like nature and religion.
Yeah.
The
Survival.
skills, the skill mods. Yeah.
What if we sacrifice one of Lancer's levels?
So we
Hey,
sacrifice
hey,
Lancer.
hey.
He is over leveled.
He's-
Just sacrifice
yeah,
Lancer.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. No, you can't. You can't sacrifice my level.
He rightfully earned that by drawing from the deck.
I did.
He worked really hard for that. Okay, he said, "I want this one," and he got it.
All right, whatever. But Beau's gonna ask him like, "Would you like a hat?"
I'll take a hat. It's not gonna get you anything, but I'll take a hat.
What about items that we have?
Yeah, again, it'll have to cost. It'll have to be a lot more to meet the same requirement as a level.
Well, anyway,
And
anyway.
again, it's one level for basic knowledge of the creator specifically.
Anyway, Beau's gonna consider it, and then he decides, I suppose this will be worth saving the entire world. Take a level.
Are you sure about that?
I'm just saying there is one of us with more levels than the other, and I feel like it's only fair.
Yeah, this is your locking in
No.
yes or no. Do you want this or do you want to trade a level for knowledge or not?
Beau's gonna
For
think hard
basic
again. He
knowledge
just
of the creator.
Beau's gonna look down, thinking again. He's like, he sighs. Then he raises up again. Then he nods slowly. Yes.
Okay. So you feel your power drain. You feel weaker, both in your faith and in strength and all your stats. And you take away one level from your character sheet. But also,
imagine
you're
Beau-
able to pull the book off the shelf.
All right. I imagine Beau like seemed a little weak. He stumbles a bit. He catches himself on the bookshelf. Like,
The weight of
fine.
the hat's too strong.
All right, hang on. I'm gonna lower Beau's level real quick.
Okay. And you have the book in hand of basic knowledge of the creator.
Okay.
And it is a very thin book.
Damn it. This better be worth it. This better be worth it.
I'm just saying that was not fair. Listen, somebody has an extra level. You did not have to sacrifice
I think
crap.
he has 3 extra levels, I will say. I think he has 3 extra.
I am level 13.
Yeah, he has 2 extra
Oh.
levels, Kieran.
2 extra levels.
I know.
Well, now 3
but
more than
he
Beau,
wasn't.
so.
He wasn't going to do it.
Nope. If I did come to it, I would sacrifice something else.
Anything.
Not my
Well,
levels.
you know, I have this new spell called Mass Suggestion.
No.
Let's see. What spells do Lancers
Beau
have?
is now.
Lancer has
what?
to spell magic.
See, but I have more spell slots than you, is the funny thing. I have so many more.
I mean, you could sacrifice some for some knowledge.
Now then.
I'm not sacrificing any, though.
No,
I
these
could definitely
spells are not-
sacrifice some spells. I have
He
a
can
lot of
sacrifice
spells.
so much.
Yeah, because I don't use them.
It wouldn't be spells individually, it's your spell slots.
Okay.
But,
Okay.
anyway,
I don't think Lancer has enough to sacrifice to equal 1 level.
He also, to put that in perspective, that means more Divine Smite. Divine Smite go way.
Yeah.
All right, Beau.
Anyway, Beau after gaining back some energy, he takes a deep breath, cools himself down, and then he starts to read the book about basic knowledge of the creator, and he hopes that this was worth sacrificing a level over.
All right. So you pull the book off the shelf and you flip open to the first page, and it says at the very bottom it says the creator.
He's dead.
And
Yeah.
Lancer dies.
The end.
And then I continue my thing. But also in the middle of this first page is a symbol, and it's the symbol of a pink star with half of the star fractured with little gold like tendrils reaching out to the other pieces holding onto them.
Beau looks at this and he considers and he thinks about a fractured soul and thinks maybe this is connected somehow.
If
And he
If
Sorry.
Kelenar is looking at this, I guess both y'all can both roll history if y'all so wish. Lancer as well.
let's do it.
I will say
Y'all
that
roll
Kel's
history.
probably not looking. He's probably, he's not fully looking. He's looking between his book and, kind of, he's paying
That's
half attention.
unfortunate then.
Well, I could I roll history with disadvantage then?
Sure, go. Actually, roll perception
18.
first. Killing it.
I got an
Perception, and
18.
I'm so perceptious.
18, okay. Lancer,
I got a dirty 20.
dirty 20 for perception. Okay, yeah, you can see it. Roll history.
What am I rolling?
You
Is
don't
that history at
remember.
disadvantage?
History. No, it's just because you got a dirty 20, so it's just normal history.
I got a 24.
History is plus. Why do I have plus 5? What the fuck?
Because
I got a
think that's one
21.
of the useless stats I gave you. Jesus. Okay.
I got a 21.
So Beau does not remember because in the moment he was a little awestruck, a little terrified in this moment, but he doesn't remember. Lancer, you remember this back from the Coliseum before I started streaming and recording all this. You remember from the Coliseum, this was on the chest of that general or that gold armored plated man who was announcing to the
Okay.
Coliseum before y'all were sent away. But you and Kelenar also remember that this was hanging on the banners when. What in the world just happened?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know what just happened, but I heard a loud sound. Anyway, but you two also remember this as when y'all were in that grand foyer. You remember the classical music as you walked up the stairs, and you saw the man with his back turned towards you, with the window in front of him looking out into the cosmos.
I do remember this. I remember where Lancer got his arm.
Yes. And Lancer, you
Beau
also
was
remember
there.
this as you were
Yeah,
but
Beau was there too.
he was also
Oh,
terrified
I see what you're
in
saying.
the moment.
Yes.
He said himself he was terrified and awestruck. He was too scared to
Because
say anything.
because that's Beau. He's a coward. Yeah.
Fair enough. But yes, you also remember that's where Lancer was walking up the stairs for eternity because he was rude, and then he got his arm chopped off and replaced with a fancy
But it's
one.
cool. He has 2 extra levels and a bionic arm.
Yeah, 3 extra levels than you. So
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah, as you begin to flip to the next page as well, Beau, you can't.
Also, no, are you streaming, by the way?
I'm
Or
just
recording?
No, I'm just
You're just
recording.
recording? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna edit all of this down, so it's gonna be a little better.
So you
That's why
can,
Kieran has his
I
face
don't know,
cam.
pull out your wee wee. You can pull out your wee wee.
Uh,
No one will know.
All right.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Good.
I'll do it right now.
Beau's tugging on the page,
No.
trying to get it to turn, and then he just firmly shuts the book and puts it back, and like with a shaky hand, he punches the bookshelf in a fit of frustration. Like,
Hey, I got a question, Noah.
Yes, Lancer / Jake voice.
Is that
Let's bring it over.
is that same symbol on my Champion's Rise crystal?
I'll say it's the crystal is more in a similar shape. Not like the fractured part, but it's like
Yeah.
a half a star.
Yeah. I've seen that before. It was when I was before I got chained in the ocean. That was when I was really far away, fighting all those people in the arena.
you,
I-
you,
It's
you
you
wrecked
talking when
the
you went out to the ocean, Lancer?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, I was actually remembering it from somewhere else. Beau, you remember the right, like very recent after you kind of joined us, we kind of got split into like this really big hallway, and there's a dude, and he offered us items, and I asked for his name. I got rejected. Lancer got a cool arm.
Yeah.
The other guy, I don't remember him. Jesse, God knows where he is. Literally, but
poor guy. The
yeah, that guy.
you think
That was his
he-
symbol.
But
yeah.
the symbol is also at the place where I was.
So
And I got this magical crystal that will take me there.
When it's glowing, by the way.
When it's glowing, my bud. Okay, special
Voices of
decide.
Lancer.
Wait, Lancer, go get a book on how to make it glow. Lancer, go get a book on how to make it glow, buddy.
Early.
Okay, I'll just go ahead and bypass this before you say you run over. You run over, you grab the book, it just says it'll glow when you're needed back at Champion's Rise. It'll
That
happen
was
when it
Noah's
happens.
in and out.
It'll happen when
That was
it
Noah's
happens.
in and out to do the next one, but then he never wanted to.
I also want to I want to ask the librarian.
Okay.
Excuse me, um, uh,
Yes, Lancer.
Mister.
Sure,
I,
sure. What else?
I don't know what you entirely are.
Whatever feels
I
comfortable.
I try to be polite. I don't want yeah, I don't
Good on
want
you,
to
Lancer.
upset you.
You're
Are we
revenge. Proud of you, boy.
are we still on the boat?
Yes and no.
I
Physically, no. Mentally, no. So technically, no. But once you leave here, you will return to the boat. So technically, in a sense, yes.
uh hmm, okay. Eh, okay. Is the boat still moving?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Um. Is there a way out of here?
The right where you came in. And as you look behind you, you see the where you came from. The entrance is just kind of like a stone archway with little runes carved in, and where y'all came from is just this wooden panel similar to the boat.
And I want to start walking towards it, and then I'm gonna stop and I'll look back. Like, if I go through that door, can I come back?
If Sam lets you, of course.
Will he let me?
That's up to Sam.
Find a book on it.
How
Oh,
did Sam open this place anyway?
He's a fragmented one.
hmm, uh, hmm.
One
Oh
being
my god!
a being
And
charging in and out of existence.
so Lancer wants to walk out
Okay.
of the
And
door.
so you walk in and you walk out, you see Manuel yelling at Sam. It's like, Sam, where did you take them? It's just a simple question, Sam.
So I come out and it's just like I am very big, so this guy just sees me just appear out of nowhere. He's
Yeah,
like,
he just sees out of his corner. Is like, Sam, it's a simple question. Lancer wants to.
"Boom."
Lancer,
Did you get
what?
there?
What?
Yeah, they're inside.
What do
Anyways,
you?
don't mind them. Just let them be. Can you take us to Cambridge?
Uh, we have to go through Allport, but sure.
Yep,
You know what?
yep,
We'll make our
yep.
journey there. I guess we don't.
That way.
Sure,
Yep,
we've just kind of been
yep,
sailing south, so I'll turn the
yep,
ship around.
yep. That works.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Finally
Does
have a
that
heading. And
uh
Manuel walks back up the stairs.
does the book of how to make friends, is it still with Lancer or is it back in the library?
So as you look at the book, you see it's no longer just a solid book. It's kind of just it just like a shape of a book in like an ethereal glow kind of thing.
Ooh.
It's just like a
Lancer wants
cosmic shiny shape of a book.
Lancer wants to try and read it.
All right, so you sit down, you open the book, and you feel your mind go blank as all around you bookshelves begin to appear, and you hear the
But
library echo around you. Ah, a little light reading, shall we? That didn't take long.
oh,
Oh
I thought
no,
I would.
this is a safe place. It's just so you don't damage my book. And as you look through the book, you see it is a normal looking book now. You may read this book anytime. It's a
Oh,
freebie, and you can read the entire thing from the safety of my plane. Enjoy.
you're a scary man, Magic Man.
Oh, thank you.
Anyways,
And you continue reading.
I'm going
So
to.
anyway, Beau's discussing with Kelenar about this creator fella and what Lancer told him and what Kelenar told him. He's kind of thinking about it, making
Well, Beau,
assumptions. Yeah.
I just this one of the books I've been reading. I actually just read a new spell actually, and it's called Contact Other Plane.
That's very
You mentally
convenient.
contact a demigod, the spirit of a long dead creature, a long dead stage, those ones don't matter, or some other mysterious entity from another plane. That's our big take it here. And contacting that extraplanar intelligence can strain or even break your mind. When you cast a spell, take a DC 15 intelligence saving throw. On a failure, you take 66 psychic damage and are insane until you finish the long rest. While insane, you can't take actions, can't understand what others or creatures are, and you can't read, blah, blah, blah. A successful save, you ask the entity up to 5 questions. You must ask your questions before the spell ends. The GM answers the questions with one word, such as yes, no, maybe, never, irrelevant, or unclear. If the entity doesn't know the answer to the question, if a one-word answer would be misleading, the GM might instead offer a short phrase as an answer. I don't
Okay.
know if that would necessarily work, but we could try it.
It's a good plan.
Would that be
I-
wise to cast in here, though? Because you do not know what plane this is.
No, I don't. That's why I haven't done it yet. But I was just letting Beau know of the option because I'm scared I won't be able to come back. There's just so much stuff here for me that I
No,
want.
Sam, you are Sam's chosen.
You know, it's also I don't know. It's kind of nice in here. Nothing crazy is happening.
I will
Beau's
say,
gonna
Lancer did make a decision you may not agree with, Kelenar.
What? Yeah. What do you mean?
What do you
And
mean?
you know how time passes in these planes. Your experience with the Weaver was a bit extreme for her taste, but she likes to move fast.
So you're saying if I come back here, I might be stuck in somewhere for another 10 years?
No, no, no. I'm just saying that, a minute here is 2 minutes there. So,
Lancer hears that and goes back outside. Are we at Cambridge?
no, it's not hasn't been that long.
Okay. But
But
I want to like.
again, I'm
uh,
saying exactly a minute in the library is 2 minutes outside. So you can make a journey twice as fast if you go in here. Not twice as fast
Okay.
for manual and
Oh.
them, but
okay.
you can speed
Okay.
up time and also learn some stuff in the library.
But
Oh.
Beau is going to go up to the librarian to ask him a bit of a weird question. Like, so here, I this is a bit of an odd question, but I'm not quite
Oh,
sure
I
how to
get those all
explain
the
it.
time.
All right. So there's this deity I've been made aware of, but I'm unsure of his name. You see, he's almost like this nature being, almost like this old man who is a tree. Do you happen to
Ah,
have anything about that?
a tree, a tree deity?
Stephen Hawking is what we like to call him.
Something like that.
What did
I
you
don't know his
say?
name,
Stephen
Stephen
Hawking, as we
Hawking.
like to call him.
but I've had dreams of him, and he
Um,
calls me his child, and I
Well,
believe
in a
he's some
sense,
deity.
you are his child because, well, again, like Sam and the Fragmented and Kelenar there, you are your deity's chosen.
Yes, uh, I was just wondering if you had any books about it because I've yet to find one of him. I'd like to know
I
more.
don't have a whole lot on the newer deities in this iteration, but um, I'll
You heard
get
that, right,
back to
Beau?
you on that.
Ah,
I'll get back to you
th-
He
on that,
made a
young
whoopsie
Quinn.
and dropped something.
thank
So
you
you said
anyway.
iteration, Mr. Librarian?
Oh yes,
What is can I get a book on iterations? Like basic knowledge.
of course.
And
Go to the
I reached to
shelves.
it. Cost.
Uh,
I
Also,
touched
Noah,
Alright,
it.
so you,
what's the name of that? What's the name of that castle again that Kevin is trapped in, or went to?
you'll do not know the name of it. You'll just know it is a castle.
Damn.
You do not know the name of it.
Well, Kelenar knows the name of it.
Oh, wait, no,
He
y'all do
heard
know
it.
the name of it. Y'all know the old name. I think I said it was Kulikanth?
Yeah,
Something like that?
Coolicanth.
Kulikanth? Kulikanth?
Um, but Bo's gonna find a book on Coolicanth, like how to find it. I guess
Okay,
it's a bit
well,
vague.
so real quick, let's do Chase's thing. So you pull out a book on iteration,
Go for it.
and Chase, you open the book, and you see the repetition of a process or utterance, repetition of a mathematical or computational procedure applied to the result of a previous application, typically as a means of obtaining successfully closer approximations to the solution of a problem. A new version of a piece of computer hardware or software.
So going by this definition, they're trying to make the perfect thing and it's just not working.
You have
I
good
don't know if
intuition,
that's the
young Kana.
yeah, well that's stupid. I don't like it. And I'm going back to my book corner. I'm stupid reading books, stupid stuff.
All right,
Stupid,
and
stupid.
then Kieran,
Yep.
you're going for what exactly are you going for?
Bo's just trying to find a book about Coolicanth,
Okay,
like
Oh.
how to enter it or
okay.
any knowledge of it.
So yeah, you reach out into the thing, and the librarian says, "Oh, again, there's no cost on like locations if you're looking for knowledge on that, so you're fine, you're good."
Thank you.
So
Bo.
you pull off the book freely, and you see Kulikamp. This what seems to be this. It was the at its time,
It was the most prosperous and beautiful city in the world. Everyone wanted to be there. Essentially, it was the Allport of its time. Everyone wanted to go there. But
No.
there was a tragic event in which the king went mad and destroyed the land.
Sorry,
And
I got hungry.
now
You're not
it
here.
lies underground.
It looks like an Oreo.
Atlantis?
Kind of, yeah.
It lies in ruin, you said?
It lies in ruin underground.
Underground. Ooh.
Yes.
Where underground though?
It lies under.
Under the sea.
I will get back to you on the exact name because I don't have a name for it. I didn't even think about that.
There's no
I'll
place
get
I'd
back to
rather
that name.
be than under the
Well,
sea.
there's like a. I imagine there's a map of it, right? Like a map of where it could be geographically.
Yes, you know where the map is and you know the name of it. I do not. Neither do we. So, but your character knows the map and name. So.
All right. But Bo's gonna look over to the librarian and ask, like, could I, could I tear out a page just to keep the map?
You may hold on to
You-
the book.
You try and defile his books?
That works for me. He closes the book and he promptly puts it in his pocket.
Okay. All right. So, Chase, you continue reading, I'm guessing?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just Kel's just having a nice time reading. Get his frustration out.
Okay. So you're reading, you're just reading, you're just getting some knowledge. Good old knowledge. I'm guessing. Nothing's too specific.
Yeah,
besides
he's
just
reading the
spells.
entire Magic Treehouse series.
Alright. Beau, anything else you want to do in the library? Or are you gonna head out back to Lancer?
I actually thought
Lancer's
of
still in the
something.
library.
You're in a pocket dimension in the library.
Ah.
You're still on the boat, though.
And Roger. And Lancer in the
Right.
pocket dimension. I don't understand. Lancer does order the thing the book says. I do it. Why don't they stay?
Wait,
Oh,
you're
poor
a bit
Lance.
aggressive about it, buddy.
I do.
Not everything. Librarian. It's me. Funny magic man. You know. I change
wanna
my
know
voice
what's-
constantly.
You scare me.
I apologize. You're just a bit aggressive about it in everything you do. You know, be a little less aggressive.
But that's how Lancer is.
Well, you know, you can be that way. Just at first, be a little calmer. You know.
Lancer always calm. He's just very excited.
You charged at S.A.M the moment you were told to. You didn't even think about it.
I was told to.
But-
I don't need. I don't need no. I was told to charge
Okay.
at a robot,
You know what?
and I do
you
what
think
I
on it.
told.
You think on it, buddy. You think on it.
And I do think. I think a lot.
Sure you do.
I do.
All right.
Lancer thinks a lot. Lancer knows a lot. Lancer is smart.
All right. Anything else y'all want to do?
Yeah, I was gonna say something. Because I was thinking about it, and I remembered that Beau thought he was worshiping the moon goddess, and then one of the moon goddess's people tried to kill Beau. So that makes me think.
Revolt.
Beau is gonna ask the librarian, like, did the moon goddess have any enemies against other deities?
All of them.
Well, I mean, you've read your book, right? Not the one in
Yes.
here, but the one that was given to you by, I believe it was Neverborn that gave it to you. The
Yes,
books on all the deities and such, so you know of the Great War and everything between them. So yes,
I do.
So
Ragnarok?
obviously the sun god would have some enemies against the moon goddess, so
Yes.
it's a big obvious one.
True. I just figured maybe there'd be something here that was not mentioned.
I mean, of course there is. Do you wish to pay?
How much?
What precisely are you looking for?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm not
It's
sure what to
alright,
even ask
it's
at this
alright.
point.
Think on it. Return when you're ready.
When you're ready, when you're officially sure what to sacrifice and not entirely focused on a goal, take a break. Maybe go back to sailing the seas. Look for the island before you charge ahead into it. Think back on all your things. What were the quests you had before? Before all the time skips and whatnot. What was before like?
Before I was looking for an old friend named Kevin. All I know is that he may have been transported to Kolog, that castle. But we've made little progress in it.
Yes, but now you have the exact location. You have that book with you, the map, the name. You have what you need.
Right.
Take a break.
I
Chase,
will.
you're muted.
I said, is this the notification that said, if you go past this point, are you sure you want to go past this point because you can't go back after
That's
this?
why I said Jake is taking you past the point, so...
I will. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes,
Um,
of course,
and
of course. The
that's
library is
all
always
done.
here. It's never going away. All you need is to ask Sam.
And Beau nods and tips his hat to him with a sign of respect.
Are you sure about that?
Oh,
Hollow
and-
purple.
Oh,
What?
same thing. All right, so also Beau, he says, "Oh, and Beau, just a little
Yes.
parting gift because you sacrificed all that for a page. I do feel a little bad about that. So take this with you." And he reaches below, and he pulls out a wizard's hat and hands it to you to add to your collection.
Wait.
But
Oh.
Beau just
I'm
gets this
suddenly
big
missing a
grin on
hat.
his face as he gets the hat, and he tosses it up to his tower and adjusts his head so it lands on there properly. And he
Lancer's
says,
100% missing his
"Thank
hat
you."
now, isn't he?
Yeah. I
Wait,
feel
did
like
Lancer have a wizard hat?
I did.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
You didn't know that.
You just randomly have stuff that you don't use.
In his defense, you gave it to him.
Yeah.
Win. What was the wizard's
That
hat
was
I
a
gave you?
while ago. I don't
think it-
remember.
I think he got it
was
from
just
one of
a wizard.
I
Yeah.
think he got it from one of the cards he pulled.
Yeah, hat of wizardry.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's that's it.
You pulled so many cards from that thing. I'm not allowed to. I don't have to remember them all.
That is true.
Well, actually, if you
I remember
remember,
the lore.
Kelenar has wings now.
Oh no, it's from the bag of the bag of infinitum.
Oh, okay.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Which that's
Yeah,
the
and
one thing you
Kelenar
still
has
have.
wings,
But
by
yeah,
the way.
Beau, to add to your list of stuff that I have not made for all your hats and what buffs they do, if you choose one every day, your hat of wizardry will give you one first level spell slot.
Oh, like one extra, or
Yes,
just like
one extra.
yeah, of course. I'm sorry.
You're good.
Awesome.
Simple,
kinda,
but
that's
might be
kinda
useful.
neat.
Plus, if you do remember, you can share these.
Oh yeah, true.
You won't get the
that's
buff, but you can share your hat, and they will get the buff instead. And you can't get a buff yourself. One buff per day.
That's great, actually.
All right.
Okay.
That is very Beau-like.
All right. So, Beau now has a new hat. Y'all have a lot of knowledge, and y'all are heading to Allport.
I have so much more knowledge. Does Beau walk out of the library while I'm still in my corner?
I do imagine Beau is gonna leave the
You
library.
put yourself in a corner.
I did. I was gonna pull books out, but I can't pull tokens out.
Oh.
That's very funny. But yeah, after Beau leaves, I kind of I get out of my corner. Sorry, you want me to pick these up before I leave?
Oh, no, that's what they're here for.
Oh, okay.
And you see some of the
Okay,
creatures
okay.
fly over and just pick him up and start bringing him down.
Yeah, there's like a book on top of Kel's head, and he stands up fully, just falls off. Yeah, he walks up to the front desk of the library. He's like,
And you know what? I've taken a liking to you too. Well, I would say 3, but the other one is gone. I've taken a liking to you too. Venture upstairs when you are all well rested and ready.
"Oh, I was."
And
That's really funny. Actually,
there are some good rewards for you up there if you succeed.
Ooh.
It's
are
not
you
going to
saying
be
there's a
easy by
challenge?
any means.
is it one of those places like if we go, we can't turn back kind of thing? We'll run into Neverborn.
You'll get to take a look around. This is it's a side quest, we'll call it. A hard one,
Oh, okay.
but a side quest
Ooh, this
nonetheless.
This could
Unless
be
you
like
pull out some random tactic, like a tsunami or something. Who knows?
this could be yeah. This
I
could
haven't
be
done
like
that personally, but
end game content, bro. This is sick.
this is New Game Plus. Yeah, I was actually coming to say thanks also. I don't know. We've been going for a while now, just going balls to the walls, not stopping. I just want to say thanks for kind of
It's
reminding
nice
me
to
to
take a break every now
take a
and
step.
again.
Yeah. So just wanted to say thank you.
And don't be too hard on Sam. He's not all there, as you know.
Yeah, no, I was actually also gonna go give Sam a hug after I got out of here, but yeah, thanks.
Of
And I
course.
start walking out. Do you, do you by chance have a book on getting souls into pre-made bodies?
I do actually.
Is there a
But that
cost?
one that Neverborn paid happily. I added syllables. One that Neverborn paid happily.
And what is that cost?
It's not a pretty sight.
I don't know. I have to kind of I don't know. You know a lot. I've kind of basically promised Neverborn head on a platter essentially. So I don't know. I feel like it's gonna help justify what I do.
Oh, so you're
I
just
have to know
thinking
who.
more transporting Neverborn soul back to the Wither? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah. Well, no. But if Neverborn has done bad things, it makes it a bit easier. Got
You
it.
you already know what he has done. Sam is a very his little fits. He's Neverborn is not the greatest,
Yeah.
but I
I
offer my
just I don't know.
services to everyone. Unfortunately,
I respect that. Thank you. Makes it a bit
of
easier.
course.
And I know I
Lancer
get
is
the
no longer
library.
reading. Lancer is currently.
Doing jungle gym upstairs by himself.
Beau, are you
He
walking
played
out?
with the other kids.
Bo's already gone. He said he'd probably be gone by
Oh,
now.
okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, y'all are back on the boat.
Oh,
And
guys.
So yeah,
I
y'all
feel
walk
like
out.
I learned a lot.
Yeah.
Like like how you was talking about that level thing. If I had to put it like in levels of what I learned, I probably learned about 3 6 level spells. Let's see, 3 6 level spells. What else did I learn? Like 2 5th level, 3 5th level, 4 5th level. Sorry.
He's just going up.
Yeah, I learned a lot from there.
So yeah, y'all just
Hey,
walk out and you
Lancer.
see Lancer meditating in like a bubble, and then he stands up as he's done reading. By this point,
Um, since Beau got out first, I imagine he is talking with the captain, Manuel, uh, telling him what he learned about Kolag and asking him if they could go to that direction instead.
okay. So yeah, y'all will still be heading to Allport, but y'all instead of going to
Nope.
the West Ocean, y'all be heading towards the East Ocean.
Awesome. Okay. And
Perfect.
also real quick, I kind of forgot, but was Beau told about the fractured soul already? Like what? Like actually, no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I remember
You're good.
now. He knows about it.
Yeah, it's been Librarian has mentioned it several times.
Okay.
So yeah,
Um.
everyone knows about the fractured soul, and Sam is not good. He's not okay. He's good, but he's
Yeah.
not okay.
I imagine Beau's gonna tell Manuel about that too, explaining that there's a soul in that machine and it's fractured and it's
Yeah. Whenever
If
you
I
bring
remember
up
correctly, Manuel can't. It's almost like he can't understand what you're saying, right? His
Well,
brain
it's
resets.
more imagine so Manual is essentially how in like some movies it's like in the Matrix it's like we're all just being used for batteries or whatever. That's just more
Mm,
what Manuel's having. He's having an existential crisis because he was someone's soul taken from someone. So
got
he's
it.
just trying to
Okay.
process that.
and
All right.
Beau's gonna be there to comfort him while he goes through it. I
Yeah, I think
guess.
when Kel leaves, he just immediately walks over to Sam and goes, "Thanks, Sam," and just gives him a little hug on his little robotic body, like
Of
it's mostly
course,
pipes and
sir.
stuff.
And you feel all the little thousands of tiny little hands he has just wrap around you.
So I understand
Does
that just a little bit more mortifying than
does,
it is sweet, just a little bit.
does his
Apologies,
soul say
sir.
anything though?
Yeah,
Does his soul say anything though?
The soul does
Or-
not say. It
Well,
does
Sam,
seem to swirl around a little less chaotically though.
Okay.
Sam, do you need a break?
Nonsense, sir. I found plenty of items to sell to you, my good man. So many things
Okay.
at several incredible prices.
Oh, that's fun. Sam, I actually, I don't think it's fair to work you when we're not working. So, when we're, when it's night outside and we're taking a rest, you could probably power down for a little bit too. Just take a break.
Oh, but sir, it is broad daylight and I've been working for 5 days straight.
Okay, how about tonight you take a break? Just a little
Of
bit.
course, sir.
All right.
And he powers down.
Thanks, Sam.
All the
I
hands
walk
go
up the
limp.
ship. What is Lancer doing?
Lancer is just he's
Lancer
still sitting on the ground
was
after
meditating.
yeah.
No, I feel like Lancer's at the what is it called? The front of the ship. The
Bow?
is it the bow?
I think
Yeah.
so.
The PP tip.
The PP2, yeah, basically.
That's
Lancer is up there just looking out at sea.
You all should have control of your characters.
Loggers.
As well as
Lancer.
Junior.
Okay, walks up to Lancer. Lancer.
Uh,
Lancer.
oh yeah.
I know we've changed course and you weren't like the biggest fan of that. So I thought when I was in the library I would learn a trick that you would like. And Kel he does like this motion, but when he does it, a hand that's empty as he does this has a full deck of cards in it. And I know that you like cards, so I thought you might like this. Are you ready? You want to see it? I get the cards and I turn to the right and then I cast spray of cards. You spray a 15-foot cone of spectral cards. It doesn't hit anybody because I don't aim it at anybody, and I just go like ta-da!
It's just like a little firework of cards.
Yeah, it's just like a tunnel of cards, like an explosion of cards just comes out from my hands, and then I like flip a card out through my finger. I'm like, you try.
Lancer,
Okay.
not amused.
Oh, that sucks. I wasted.
And Lancer
is being ungrateful.
Lancer turns back towards the open sea and stares off into the water.
I walk back over to Beau. Well, that sucks. That was a waste of my spell slots.
Junior stands behind Lancer and just kind of sits by him. He just kind of sits down.
He's mimicking what Lancer's doing.
Yeah. That is
Lancer
what
is
he
Yeah, 'cause he's a
longing
mimic.
for his knuckle dusters.
Yes. All right.
Also, real quick, Noah, isn't the Warforged just completely different from a Sam situation? Because yeah, they're both robots with a soul inside of them, but Sam is like a broken soul, like a
Yeah,
fractured
I'm
soul.
pretty sure he's a fractured soul of a god.
But with the
I'm gonna be real honest.
Warforged, it's like a full soul in a new body kind of thing. Or
Uh,
is your canon different?
What were you? What?
Okay, so with a Warforged, it's like is it like a full soul
Yes,
in a robotic
it's a soul
body?
that the
Okay.
memories have been extracted from.
Okay.
I'm imagining
with
Sam was like a failed
Sam's-
attempt.
Yes.
But with Sam's situation, it's like just a shattered soul, and
Yeah.
it's like a piece of that shattered soul in a body, right?
Mhm.
Okay, I was just making sure because I imagine when while Beau's like trying to help Manuel get through this crisis he's going through, he's gonna mention something about how he's a full soul and Sam's situation is different.
So you're just saying that you're just comforting him by saying Manuel's better. You're better than him. You're better than him. You're better than him.
Yes and no. Beau's trying. What I'm thinking is like Beau's trying to explain that Neverborn did something pretty messed up. It's almost like he's trying to convince Manuel to start asking more questions from his boss, kind of thing. Like maybe consider quitting almost, I guess.
Well, y'all haven't been under Neverborn's rule for quite a while.
Okay.
We're free agents, baby.
Yeah, y'all have been of your own volition.
All right. I'm just trying to be clever, but I don't know how to do it.
I know. You are. You're being clever. I just haven't
I'm not
mentioned
good at
everything
this
yet.
game.
You're fine. You're doing fine. All right.
But,
Osoga.
I'll say it's about noon. Anything you want to do before y'all lay y'all's heads to rest?
Kel wants to try to fish. He wants to try to learn how to fish.
Okay.
Yeah, I just get like a random like piece of scrap what I find on the boat, and I just find a little bit of like rope and twine. I just kind of tie it on the end, and I just kind of sit on the bow.
All right.
That's
Beau's gonna
what's
stand by
sleep.
next to him to see how he does,
Okay.
just to kind of see, because I imagine Beau's not that great at fishing either. And I
Okay.
guess he's just gonna learn with Kelenar.
Also, there's 2 guys I forgot to add to the boat. Whoops.
Two bros fishing
I
at the
Done
forgot.
in
ocean.
a hot tub.
I forgot about
Wait a
Gonzo
minute.
and Tony.
Oh,
Oh,
see, I've never seen Gonzo before. It's before.
Apologies.
oh yeah,
Times I've
Gonzo's
never
here
seen
with
Gonzo.
us and his
Yeah, there we go. There's Gonzo
Skeletoni.
and Tony.
Oh, look at
Where
Tony
Tony.
you
Skeletoni.
go, I
Those are my
go.
boys.
Tony's my
But
favorite. He's my
I
dog.
can't shrink them. Help!
Oh.
I can't shrink them.
Press backspace.
Oh god.
There we go.
Oh god.
It's just hard to see with the blue. All right, so Lancer, anything you want to do while they're fishing? Before I
I
make
would
them roll
sleep.
their fishing rolls.
Lancer was just to sleep.
Okay.
And Lancer is taking what the librarian said very, like, he's kind of like rethinking his entire.
Perfect. 2 people with existential crises on this boat.
Well,
I'm so
Beau's
sorry.
been
I
having it the
actually missed it.
entire
I was looking at
time.
spells.
He's just been hiding it so well.
Y'all
I was
are
looking at
fine.
spells and I missed this. This is tragic.
Because like Beau thought he was worshiping one deity, then he finds out he gave his life to another, and that's just been messing with him the entire time.
Perfect.
He just doesn't like talking about it.
All right. So let's see. For fishing, either survival or straight up dex. I feel like see if your dexterity is
I
better
just
than
get
a fish.
a natural like sorry, just a full on 20 luck roll.
Sure, why not? See if you see what kind of fish you catch.
I was so close to a nat 20. I got a 2.
Perfect.
Oh,
A 2. All right, you
Yep.
have a very violent piranha currently on the end of your hook, and it is like 5 feet from your face, so you just reeled it in. And it's kind of snapping at you, like.
I think my first reaction is I just dropped the fishing rod.
Alright.
That
With a loud
so
splash, the fishing rod and the piranha is gone.
yeah, Beau, I didn't know piranhas were freshwater. I thought they were freshwater. That's interesting.
I
There
thought
are
so
some
too.
there are some saltwater piranhas. They're very few, but you are incredibly unlucky.
I mean, it's fine. It's all about learning, which I wish I
You
was
caught a
smarter and didn't
fish.
let go of the rod.
Nah,
But-
it's fine. It would have eaten you.
Beau just gives him a pat on the back, saying like, "You caught a fish. That's something to."
That is an achievement.
be
You
happy
did what you
about.
wanted. So
Yeah.
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 I like that. Okay, and Beau, I imagine he's like sitting on the barrel and he just kind of hops up and his feet land on the barrel. All right, Beau, time to call God.
What?
You remember the contact other plane spell? You know, kind of been putting it
Oh.
off because I might have severe mental damage for a while. But
The creator, yes.
What are we doing? Sir?
Oh,
Beau,
yeah, what's up?
Oh, like,
what
you know,
are we doing?
we're contacting the creator.
the huge.
Kelenar has a plan. We'll fill you in a moment.
It's not
All
really a
right,
plan.
I'll just keep steering the boat. I guess I'll be here if you need me.
Thank you, Manuel.
Please
Beau
don't
gives him a thumbs up.
please don't smite the boat by angering God.
But we won't. And Beau leans and whispering to Kelenar like, "Will that happen?"
Don't
Will that
really
happen?
know. It depends on how much I piss him off, and you know me, I'm not really good at
We are in the
holding
middle of
my.
nowhere, so just keep that in mind.
Here,
I would have really
here.
appreciated
S-
if you didn't roll
Okay,
that
I
one
can.
against God.
This. All right. Beau's gonna take off his bowler hat, and he's gonna be like, "Here, maybe this will give you some confidence." And I think you gave me a +2 in charisma with the bowler hat before.
There
Will
was a
that
+2 to
still
charisma. Yeah.
+2?
I need
That's fine.
intelligence. It's yeah, sure, yeah. I need charisma. But it's if I succeed, essentially just playing mechanically. If I succeed, I can ask 5 questions. So, Beau,
All right.
is there anything you want me to ask? Like maybe we should get a game plan on like what questions should we ask?
I think the first thing we should ask is, how do we beat the black sand?
I was thinking, are you even going to help? I feel like that's our first one. If we get that he's going to help, then we can ask.
It feels passive aggressive to me.
Well, not are you even going to help,
Let's
but will you help?
let's word that differently. let's ask him. Perhaps we should ask him, "Will you help us?"
Will you help
Because
us?
yes,
And I'm
because
only
asking,
allowed to
"Are
answer
you
with
even
yes, no,
going to
maybe,
help?"
never.
feels
Right?
very passive aggressive.
Here, no, I'll send you the. I'll copy and paste it to you. You can answer in sentences if a yes, no, maybe, never, or irrelevant will
Okay.
not give it to
I-
you. Like
Okay.
I do believe we may have to be specific.
yeah, that's what I'm afraid. If I like, are you going to help? Or will you help us? Is like, sure, I'll help you. The next fish you catch is going to be nice and tasty. I think we need to be.
What if? How about we mention the Black Sand's original name, the Sands of Time, or just call it the Black Sand? Ask help with Black Sand or help with Sands of Time.
Are
I
you
don't know.
going to help us defeat the Black Sands?
Yes.
Okay,
Something
that's the
along
first
those
question.
lines.
Okay, now I guess the other four kind of coincide on that answer.
Yes, yes.
I mean, is there
We
anything personal you
we
want to
we
know?
we
I
may
imagine
not
he has a
need the
bunch.
other four. I think I'm good.
Okay.
What about you?
Um, it depends. So, I can just lose my mind for a little bit of time. So just take care of me. But if I do piss him
I will.
off,
I will always.
I have an idea. So okay, so I'm scared if I piss him off, he's gonna smite me. So I grab a rope and I head towards the bow.
Okay.
All right, Beau. And I'm going to get towards the tip of the bow. I'm gonna kind of balance on there, kind of crawl my way over there, and I'm gonna get the rope and put it under the bow and tie myself down to the bow
All right.
with a very that way because if he smites me and destroys the ship, it destroys the bow and not the ship.
Okay. All right.
You're Bo understands. He gives him a thumbs up.
All right,
So
I kind of give him the
please
thumbs up from
try
behind me,
not to fall. I imagine
and then I
he'll help to
take
tie the rope.
All right.
yeah. I take 10 minutes, and after Beau helps me, I just kind of take 10 minutes, and I close my eyes, and I start thinking to myself, and I just start calling upon the spell inside of me and the ritual it takes, and like you see runes flying in the air around me and surrounding me as I cast a spell.
Okay.
All right, and then I have to make an intelligence saving throw.
Yes.
DC 15. It just gives me the DC.
You do have
See, is
inspiration.
Lancer near enough? Is Lancer near enough to get his plus?
I mean, he's still.
Because
I
Lancer
mean-
should give me a plus on saves.
I'm in like the sleeping quarters.
Yeah, is that near
No.
enough to me?
No.
No, okay.
It's like
What
near
if?
the back of
What
the
if?
ship.
What if Core somewhere on the other side of the planet is like, I should give Kelenar Flash a genius for
There's
no
still a
reason.
distance. There's still a range to that. So.
All
no.
right, fine.
Okay, after for a second, like you see Beau, or not Beau, yeah, Beau specifically sees all the runes just kind of stop moving, like they've done forming, but probably 30 seconds later, you kind of just hear like, okay, I can do this, okay, and you just hear
You hear the sound of dice
hello.
rolling.
You hear a 23, and you hear a hello that just
23.
vibrates the air around him.
All right. So, as you open your eyes after casting a spell, you find yourself laying on the ground. You hear the classical music echoing from the stairs above.
Well, I mean,
Ooh.
I guess I could still be insane, but well, Beau's probably taking care of me. No, this isn't in my head. Okay.
Well, this
He kinda
is
just-
familiar. This is familiar.
Oh,
Yeah, I kind of
and
forgot I was here.
I guess
Sorry.
I
Now we
guess
can talk again. It's been so long.
yeah. I guess I look up and he's just at the top of the stairs.
Yeah. So you see at the top of the stairs the familiar sight, but that was Corvus talking to you because I forgot about him.
Oh, hey Corvus.
Yeah.
Is Corvus here with me?
Yeah. Yeah, this is a familiar sight. Sometimes I just forget I can talk to you now, so I just kind of don't. So.
Yeah,
sorry.
it's fine. Other DMs do it too. Chase
Yeah.
forgets that the scrap mother exists. Anyways, yeah. Anyways,
Yeah,
breaking
you
fourth
know,
wall.
yeah.
Yeah.
What's the fourth wall?
Okay. Actually, Corvus, thank God you're here because this makes this a little easier. I don't know. I'm kind of nervous.
Yeah, I'm only here when it's important. It seems.
Yeah. Okay.
It's really strange. All right. I guess up we go. I mean, there are two corridors, one to the right, one to the left. Can we explore? Should we explore?
I mean, we left last time we went left, if I recall correctly.
We did, right?
And I don't know. It does kind of feel rude. We kind of did just barge into his house.
Let's stick to what we know. Stick to what we know.
Yeah, and I kind of walk back. Is there like a door behind us?
Yeah, yeah. There's a door behind you.
I just go up to it and I knock on it really loud, so it's like he hears the knocking.
So you
Like there's a
knock.
guest.
Yeah, so you knock. It's like, it's open. You can just walk in. It's never locked.
Ew, I just feels disrespectful. That's not a question that ended with a period. Yeah. So sorry, just trying to be not disrespectful. Trying to be on good terms, and I walk up the stairs.
Okay, yeah, you walk up the stairs. You see the familiar sight, the man with his back turned to you, the cosmos of the window, past the window in front of him. The the rack of weapons to your right, the shelves upon shelves of books to your left, and the symbol on the banner.
I walk up to the table and I like gesture to one of the chairs and see if he'll let me sit. I'm trying not to ask the question verbally.
Go ahead.
I kind of nod to him and I sit down in the chair.
Yeah. As soon as you sit down, you hear the familiar sound of machinery whirring as B10 rolls up to you. Afternoon. Would you like some tea?
Oh, no thanks. I don't like tea.
Okay.
Anyways,
And he sadly rolls
oh,
away.
I'm so sorry. You can get me something, please. I don't. Okay.
Right away. And he brings you some tea.
So, crazy seeing you again, right? It's good to know, man behind the mask, the name.
Is that a
So
question?
how?
You only have
No.
5. All right.
See, you seem very begrudging about this. I guess 4 to burn. I guess I'll get what the book.
I didn't give you the answer to that question, so.
Yeah, okay. I guess I'll go ahead and burn the one the Beau wants. Are you going to help us beat the Black Sand?
And you hear it like muffled, like him talking, but the only words that ever make it to you are "I'm trying." But you can hear him going on a rant about this. But you can't
Okay,
hear the words.
obviously
Only the
my
muffled.
little human, but little mortal brain can't handle this. So
Oh right.
I guess the better questions.
That
What can we do to help?
you see him look up. You can see a little bit of his hair is grayed out. He just kind of looks in the sky and says, "I don't know if I can count that one, because I don't know what I can say. I'll
Okay.
say there's more at play than just me."
So I'm gonna be honest with you. This isn't really a question, but I know it's puny little mortals are kind of expendable and whatnot. I know you're trying to help us, but I don't want my life to be at the whims of anybody else. And I feel like one of the best ways we could help is becoming stronger. Is there a way that you think we can do that? Because if we're strong, we can help, right? What's a toddler to a grown up, but maybe a teenager to a grown up. I don't know how to put it in like analogical terms, but there has to be something we can do, right?
Your question is how to become stronger.
Yes, that's if we can help. I feel like the best way for us to help, if you don't know, is if we get stronger, right? If there's more people behind you that can help you, then we can get out of this faster together and more not dead. I guess I don't know.
Suki.
Sorry, could you put that in writing?
Could you put that through a Discord message?
B10 rolls up to you and he prints out a little thing. It just says, "There you go. There you go."
Okay, thank you.
And you recognize that as the goddess of the moon.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
I guess I only have 3 questions left, considering you didn't answer the second one. You answered the third one.
Wait, what was the second one?
The second one was how can we help? And he said, I don't know how to answer that.
Right. He said he wouldn't count that one because he doesn't know if he can answer that.
Okay.
So you still have 3.
Okay. I still have 3. What about the gods? Are they not trying to help with this? Like, why are they not strong enough? Like, what's wrong? Why can't they help?
They tried.
They're dead, aren't they?
Not all of them.
No.
One left.
Who are alive?
Wait, if there's one left, then
No, you have one question left. You asked 2 questions
Oh,
in quick
okay.
succession.
yes, yeah. Suki's have okay. I could ask such a troll question. I could waste this last one. I could waste it so bad because I know the
Who says
answer's gonna be
what?
not anytime soon. Lose,
could Beau-
not the actual question. Loser say what?
What? You just fair. I'm kidding.
Gosh dang it! Fell
Okay.
for it again.
Okay. So this is a lot better than I was going. I thought you were gonna be a vengeful, not caring god. I'm gonna be real honest.
Quick
so-
question, Noah.
You're
DM.
not here. I'll get you in a second. You're
Okay.
not here. I'll get to you in a second.
I guess I could throw one out for Beau. Beau's struggling to figure out some things about himself. This is, I guess, a really big waste of a question, but it's whatever. But can you give me something so I can help him too?
So your question is how to help Beau.
Yeah.
Trust me.
All right.
All of these will make sense in time. And now that your questions are up, your time is limited here.
Got it.
So Kelenar, I'm trusting you with this because you truly are my last hope. And he begins
Says a
to
lot
turn
about
around
answer.
and
Sorry,
walk
what?
towards you.
And
You can't.
Kel stands tall.
You see his face is shrouded in just this static and black void, and he reaches a hand out to you. Do you
I
reach
stick my
out?
hand out.
He grabs
I
to
grasp
shake your
his hand, I
hand,
imagine.
and he says, "Aldrin." And with that, you are sent back to the bow of the ship.
Not a bad writing.
To the
What?
shadow realm.
Can I get that writing?
Yeah, I'll send that to you.
Thank you. Okay.
There you go.
Okay, thank you. And I'm curious, this is just me being a stupid little RP nerd. Even though I succeed, is there any kind of like lasting like damage on me from essentially just linking myself with?
So you wake up
Am I
and it's
exhausted?
nighttime. Yeah, you're very exhausted.
Okay.
You should get to bed.
I just kind of like immediately without thinking I kind of just stand up and I forget I'm tied down.
Yeah, you stand up and you immediately fall forward, almost falling off the ship
Okay.
after you untie yourself.
But he feels like Beau grab his arm like, whoa, oh jeez, you're finally up. What did you see?
I got okay. I don't know.
Finally awake.
I know
Yeah,
it.
can we talk tomorrow, Beau? I just really sleepy. I'm sorry. Turns
Yes,
out
yes.
it's really tiring to do that.
Come on. He cuts the rope and he helps
Kel falls in the ocean,
Kelenar get
swims.
down. Then
Okay.
he gives him a pat on the back like, get some sleep.
All
Let's
right,
go.
all right, yeah, it's a doable one. And as soon as Kel enters his room, he just falls on the bed to sleepy boy. He sleeps a full 8 hours.
Yep. Full 8 hours. Everyone takes a good old long rest.
Time to
A
change
good
out my
old
spells
honk
to do a lot of
shoe,
hurdy.
Mimir.
And you all wake up the next morning.
Are you
Well
sure about
rested
that?
and happy. Lancer dies in his sleep.
He had a heart attack.
Not a brain aneurysm.
So you all wake up to a new day. Chase is laying on his bed, being attacked by Junior in a loving, annoying dog way.
No.
I imagine that Beau is kind of going over what happened at the library and how they got in there to Manual.
All right.
Like they're talking about it over a cup of coffee, I guess. I don't know.
A cup of coffee and a cup of oil for Manual.
Yes.
Classic robot style.
And I imagine they're not too far from Kelenar's room, and Kelenar has that thing where he hears someone talking, but it just sounds like complete gibberish because he's just waking up.
Sure.
And
I get the fantasy equivalent of a sticky note, and then I write on it, how far from shore, and I put it on Junior's face. Junior, go get Beau. Go, Junior. Go get Beau.
He begins slapping his way upstairs. And Beau, you feel this 10-pound chest run into you, just
Junior, what? Oh, he reaches down. He takes a sticky note from Junior and he pats him on the head like, "Thank you." And he reads it.
I think it was how far
I'll-
from shore.
Yeah, and Beau nods a bit, and he takes out a pencil, writes it.
I imagine
down
Beau has
his
one of those dad
response.
pencils on him at all times, like the ones you get from like Home Depot.
Yeah, he has one tucked away on his hat somewhere.
He
He's
has
got,
like a
he's got a
he
builder's
has like a
hat.
pocket. He has like an office shirt like with a pocket on it.
He's-
Anyway, Beau writes down the response. So and so from shore. The DM knows I
So, yeah,
don't.
you have
And
the estimated time to Allport, but also off to the right you see an island. That seems that seems to have like a few. It doesn't seem inhabited. It just seems like a basic little island. Has a couple of palm trees. There's a bit of forest somewhere in there. A small little like hill as well. That seems to have like a plateau on top. Seems like something that would be
Okay.
worth investigating, if y'all so wished.
But Beau sees the island. He looks over to Manuel and asks, like, "Are you up for a detour?"
By all means.
All right, thank you. And he writes down a response like, "We're going on a side quest, real quick." And he puts down the sticky note, slaps it back on a Junior, pats Junior's like, "Go get Kelenar."
And he begins slapping his way back down. And Chase, you hear the terrifying sound of slapping as it jumps at you and charges into you again.
I just try to catch him right before he gets to my face.
All right, make a dexterity, make a dexterity check.
Okay, dex check.
Yeah, I'll have him roll post.
Ah.
Because why not? I haven't rolled yet. All right.
Oh, baby. 5.
Yeah, no, so you slap, but then he just lands into your hands, and you slap yourself as well as get hit by Junior.
I thought you were going to say you just ate one of my hands. You just arm my hands.
You know what? Actually, that's better. So you bring your hands together, and he just He's just now right on top of your hands, and the sticky note
This
is
time
right in
instead
front of
of-
your face.
Kel reads the sticky note, and then instead of this time, he just like instead of this time though, instead of just seeing Junior come back up, you see Junior on top of Kel's hands as he comes back up. He's just like his hair is a mess, and he's just very groggy. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. Actually, you know, the library told me something. He kind of just, you know, let's get back to the old classic fun for a little bit. You know, we only got so much time until we have to, I don't know, save the world. So let's have fun, and you know, it can only make us stronger. Really, we need to get stronger. So it's great time.
What doesn't killing make you stronger?
All right. So
I don't know where you learned that song, Lancer, but yeah.
from Junior, he tried to interpret his Plex. The songs he makes. So yeah, y'all make y'all way to the island.
Yeah, and Kelenar still has to talk about what he learned from the creator.
Okay. Real quick, Lancer, what are you doing this fine morning?
Lancer, how close are we to Allport?
To Allport, y'all are taking a detour. Y'all are heading to a side quest of an island.
Is Lancer trying to swim to Allport?
No.
He's gonna take another one of the boats.
No.
Lancer's remembering how he misses Bunny. You know that scene in Invincible season 2 that we've all watched where he goes, "I miss my wife."
I
think
forgot.
Lancer's
I
experiencing
forgot
right now.
season 2 was out. I'm not gonna lie. I forgot season 2 was out.
It's so good.
And then he bangs an insect lady and has a new child. I miss my wife. Let me get another one.
All right.
Lancer not gonna do much. She's just gonna chill.
Okay. So yeah.
He
No
has the
pulling
thing
from
that
the
he
bag.
wants to do.
He's like,
Oh
sitting there
yeah, I'll
looking
pull from the bag.
Okay.
What do I
he's-
roll?
The boat explodes.
The book explodes and you
Imagine-
get sent off towards Allport.
I imagine Lancer's just kind of sitting there, sadly looking at a picture of
It
his missing
is-
knuckle dusters, like, I miss
The
you.
total number
No,
is
it-
43. So if you want to
It's
pull
You
up
know-
the
more
number
of
generator,
I'm coming for you.
Wait 1 second. I'm just sending a meme.
Meme.
Here, I'll pull up a random number generator while you're doing that.
43.
Yeah, 43. Because I have not added
Everyone,
anything.
I'm gonna see if I can paste it in the chat.
Oh.
Oh, no, I can't. Not
I
there,
rolled
but that's fine.
2d20s.
You
I
can do
mean,
like print screen and cut
But
it.
And,
but
and
this way, if I do the number generator, you can get everything this way. Because before you could only get like the minimum could be like 5 before, so this way you have a chance of getting everything.
that is Lancer.
Lancer, you stole Wolverine. All right, you want to
Are you
want to
Wolverine
roll?
size too, Lancer?
Do you want to do the roll, or do you want me to do the number generator?
The number generator is fine.
Okay. Let me just pull it back up because I just got rid of it for no reason. 43. All right, you get 30.
Please be something good.
Yeah, me and Kel finally gets up from his
So, Lancer, where are
hangover,
you on the ship?
essentially. Yeah, there's an explosion on the
Oh
ship.
god.
Oh,
Lancer, where are you on the ship?
I feel like Lancer he woke up and then he walked out of like the sleeping quarters and is just like right outside the doorway.
Okay, so you're about here.
Yeah.
Okay, so real quick.
Uh-huh.
So a 10 foot by 10 foot by 10 foot cube of water appears centered at Lancer. And the
Oh.
ship rocks violently.
Okay, are we going under? Like, have we stayed sustained enough to go under? Because
mean,
10 by 10, that's
No,
very big. That's a
not
lot of
whole
water.
Yeah, but this is a big ship.
It's a big ship, but like I mean, a lot of it can filter out where Sam has his hole for scavenging.
Yeah.
So y'all will be fine, but Lancer is going to take double damage from lightning if y'all get hit.
I have the
not
ability to
again.
shape water. Like, it's a 5 by 5 foot cube. Can I just try to yoink some of that?
Yeah, go ahead.
he turns
I try to
into a
yoink
fist,
some of
so
it.
it hurts
All
Lancer
right, you
even
take
more.
exactly half of the water.
I just kind of push it off. Lancer, are you? What happened, man? Are you okay? What did?
I like to
what is
think
that?
Kelenar has
Hey.
some crazy reaction speed, bro.
I like to think it's just
don't-
instinct because he's just groggy like, yeah. Just throws
like
the
he
water.
he felt this was coming. He felt a bad omen.
Yeah, he didn't see Lance on the ship yet, so he knew something was about to happen.
What's with the water? Was there a wave?
I don't know. Lancer, what happened, dude? Like, you just kind of. Did you
Just
swallow all of that water and just spit it out?
No, I drove on the bag. You there?
Oh, the bag.
We
Right.
forgot about the bag. Mm. We forgot he had that.
Listen,
Yeah.
distract him.
Send in Junior.
Wait, I go, okay, what do you want Junior to do? Because he will listen.
I think if Junior eats it, though, it's gonna be like a bag of holding inside of a bag of holding. It's gonna explode. I don't want that.
It's extra inventory space.
No.
It's
Dude, if you put a bag
it's
of holding inside of a
problem.
bag of holding, it's a big issue.
You
Oh,
somehow
yeah,
got-
never mind. Yeah, forget that.
All right. What y'all doing?
Can I?
Lancer.
Yeah.
Could we have that bag, please?
Oh
Okay,
no,
just put the bag down.
you can't have it.
I'll
You
give
can't
you one of
have
my,
it.
I'll
Lancer,
give you one of my hats if you
Lancer.
give me that bag.
I don't want her.
I happen to be wielding my item here that lets me cast command.
Okay.
I just kind of jokingly go, Lancer, don't you want to throw that bag? Wisdom 16.
Wisdom
You
saving
know-
throw 16.
Yeah.
I got a 21.
Dang it.
I have a +6 to wisdom, by the way.
Oh.
No, I
No,
do
okay,
not.
I just checked. I know you like to throw things a lot of the time. I've seen you do it.
Yeah, I do. I just,
Oh,
I
just checking.
Lancer, Lancer just wants to get his knuckle back. Then Lancer be happy again.
No, Lancer, why don't you try something else for once? New things are like the most fun that you can do. The most fun kind of things are new things.
Lancer does not believe that a true fight is won with weapons other than fist.
Hey,
I'm not
Kel,
saying
Well,
that's.
what if
Corvus here. What would the
Yeah,
bag
oh,
get
okay,
y'all
sorry,
from
Corvus.
Sam? Sorry, yeah. What would the bag get y'all from Sam?
I see that's the problem, Corvus. I just don't know if he'll let go of it.
Well, I mean, yeah, but if you could just lock it behind there instead of throwing it, Just that.
Huh?
Oh, we can try. Lancer, we're not fighting right now, so why don't we try, something new for, the day? We're just gonna probably be at the ocean for a while. Isn't that right, Manuel?
He just kind of looks ahead at the island. Is like, yeah, yeah. We'll definitely be on the ocean all day.
So why don't we try something new today, Lancer? And besides, the bag isn't a weapon, so it's not really helping you in fights.
What?
Oh, here's the perfect idea, right? We could give it to Sam for the day, and we could trade it for an item that Sam has, and then you could trade that item back for the bag later.
But
I'm
why,
confused.
why
Is Jake
do
confused or is
what
Jake
do
confused or
you
Lancer?
why do you want me to not hide the bag?
Well, honestly, Lancer, I just feel like, not to be rude, but your techniques are falling behind the rest of the team. And I feel like the bag is, kind of keeping you stagnant. You don't really try new things. You let the bag do new things for you.
But
You got it. Come on. You got it. You can say it.
Lancer is confused. When has you killed anything to help the team?
You remember that? Oh, well, I guess you weren't there for that. There's a big storm giant, and, if we had to put it in CR levels, it'd be worth 4 of you. I killed it before he could breathe.
Oh, it's okay. I still don't understand. I wasn't there, so I don't believe you.
That's okay. You don't have to believe me for it to be true.
Lancer,
Just know that the 4 of you were nothing.
Lancer fought werewolves while you were sleeping.
Yeah, well, you were
You
supposed to not
didn't
fight them
help.
because we're going to be something really cool besides killing them. Why, we're going to do something way cooler than that. But you decided not to do that. It's a true story, Lancer. You don't have to believe it for it to be true. Me and Beau, and even Franklin, way out there, knows that it's true, right?
Kelenar, what if you contacted that owl who was there with you? Maybe he can back up your story.
Oh, yeah. I mean, just give me a second. Lancer, and I cast Sending as a ritual, does not cast a spell slot, and I connect Core and Lancer together.
Okay. So, unlike before, when you could reach out to someone, you feel no presence from Core.
Tail kind of just stops what he's doing, and his immediate assumption is Core dead? Oh my god. No way. No. Oh, shoot, dude, that's...
He
Okay.
is. What?
As far as I know, I can't reach him, and I mean, usually it's like
And
either
you're
they're
Lancer,
dead.
like to answer calls, correct?
Lancer wants to do something.
Lancer always wants things to be done.
Lancer has an item called Irides's ring.
Okay.
I'll get back to him.
What are you doing?
The wearer of this ring has the ability to summon up to 6 items at a time. If the
Mhm.
wearer summons a weapon, it does the base D&D weapon damage. Blah blah blah. Lancer wants to summon a
Oh.
potion of silence.
It's a weapon.
You
Is
can
it not?
summon your knuckle dusters. You're
Jake,
missing.
give me a.
Wait, I can summon my knuckle dusters?
Yeah, it's any
Probably.
weapon
Yeah.
you've seen. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I used to have the item. It's weapons,
Yeah, any weapon you've seen or
and it
held.
does more damage.
But it's only summoned though. Like it will go back, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
but you can just
still
keep on
summon
summoning
it
it.
every day. The things recharge every day. It's like 6
Cool.
items per
I
day.
gave you-
So
I gave you this
You're-
like forever ago.
yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
So yeah.
You fool. You fool. Yeah, no clue. Well, honestly, you know
power.
what? This is a dead cause now, bro.
Can Lancer summon a nuke?
Have
Have
you
you ever
seen
seen
a
a
nuke?
nuke?
No. Maybe.
Then
Then
no.
you can't.
Possibly.
Core
Wait.
probably has if he was here.
Wait.
It's a weapon that
Wait.
you have seen,
Yes.
which I don't think Lancer ever saw the BFG either.
No, I don't think so.
This
No,
is
I did.
not the first time you used. No, you haven't.
No. Wait, no, that was
The
Buster.
BFG was gone. Yeah, the BFG was gone by the time Lancer got here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was thinking of Buster.
So.
Wait a minute.
Call me the
Wait.
bookkeeper because I remember this like it was yesterday.
All right, so I will go ahead and say whenever y'all are done talking, y'all will make it to the side quest island. So whenever y'all are ready.
Got it. Yeah, I kind of
Well-
just turned to Beau. You know, Beau, I think I'm done with trying to convince Lancer for today. I'm under the assumption that a good friend has died, and he was a really good guy, so that kind of sucks.
The owl. Core was it?
Yeah.
Yes, I don't know much about him, but I am saddened he is gone. If that is true.
Thank you.
Uh,
Yeah, he was a pretty good dude.
by the way, Kelenar, what did you learn from the creator? Were you able to
Oh
contact
yeah,
him?
yeah. Lancer, I know you're busy having like insane ideas or something, but so you guys gather around really quick.
Okay.
All right. So first question I asked, he wants to help us, right? To catch
Mhm.
you up to speed, Lancer. Basically, the only way we can win is by fighting with the power of God and anime on our side. So, uh, I went and checked, and you know, the God of Creation, or the Creator, as he's so aptly named, is he wants to help. He's trying to help, but on honesty, from what I picked up, he's not winning the fight. Understood?
Oh.
He's not winning. He's trying as hard as he can, but he's not winning.
Interesting.
So,
So then,
meaning unless something's done to change the balance, the sand's gonna eat us all, and we're gonna be swimming in sand until we turn into sand. Second question I asked him was, and it's a question he couldn't answer, which was, how can we help? And he said he honestly did not know. And I asked him if the third question I asked him, if we get strong enough, can we be a force that is no longer like a pawn in a chessboard, but something that has more weight?
You asked
Which he
how
said
to
yes,
get-
and I
you asked how
yeah,
to
and
get-
what it was like a double side question. He said, I'm pretty sure it was that's how I would interpret it. He said it would work. But then I asked in a way is like, how do we do that, and will it work, kind of thing. And so he said, to get stronger, that this is where he answered Suki, right?
Yes.
He said, and I kind of look at Beau kind of weirdly. He said we need to get in contact with the moon goddess.
but Beau just kind of
Super.
grimaces at that idea, like, ugh.
Yeah,
I'm
sorry.
not. No, it's just that. If it must be done, then we shall try it. I am willing
Kel,
to do what
Yeah.
it takes.
we could get.
Yes.
What if we got something on the moon goddess or whatever? What about Gammon? What if there's something more to him that we didn't ask? What if we could ask something about that?
Are you saying we travel back to Nocturnus and get his buried corpse?
No, the library.
Oh,
Library.
I mean, we could.
He might
we
have
could ask
something,
him.
right? He had something on y'all.
Yeah.
He knew y'all, so.
Yeah, that's true. I guess we could ask him for not necessarily dirt. I feel like, trying to manipulate a god or goddess is not the best idea. But
Well, yeah,
I see
but,
where
you
you're
know.
cooking. I see what you're cooking up in the cooking. I see what the rock is cooking. You feel me?
Yeah.
So
I can
like
smell it.
whenever Kelenar's talking with Corvus, is he
He's just got-
talking out loud or just in his head?
That's up to him.
I imagine it like The first sentence he says is out loud, and then after that, you kind of just see his eyes are kind of glossy, like he's not really paying attention to what's around him.
Do
But
you
I think
think
it's very
this?
obvious that he's talking.
Do you think this is happen enough to for
Oh yeah,
everyone around him?
Yeah, no,
know?
yeah, definitely.
this is happening enough.
Like for Beau to know that he's talking in his head.
Yeah, he's also
Yeah,
told
no, I
y'all
think
about
Kel would have also
Corvus,
told you.
so,
Yeah,
That's the
Okay,
first thing he
yeah,
said when he
true.
woke up. So
Uh, so I think
it's my
Beau's gonna
dog
be like,
Corvus. Do you want?
"What's your idea?" Talking with Corvus again.
Okay. Yeah, actually, Corvus had a really good idea. He said we need to essentially get something to kind of coerce the moon goddess to talk to us, and his idea was the if you remember him, his name is Gehrman Beau, and he was before your time truly, but he
he was there for
he
the fight.
is someone. Yeah, no, not with the fight, but before that, like the
Oh, yeah.
original time we met him.
Yeah.
Before he turned into a big moon animal and made the moon goddess look a little devious. His idea is we go find out more about him from the library and kind of pursue that path of the moon goddess. But she's how we should be able to get stronger.
Gehrman's the
after
guy
that-
that turned into a werewolf to try to kill Beau, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
that guy.
It was like all I know about him is that he makes a really good blood pumpkin pie. But the moon goddess trusted him enough to make him this being. So
I just
perhaps
don't
we can find
know.
something.
Really, I don't know if we can trust her. It's almost like an unreliable narrator. At one point, we don't know if she was actually working for the moon goddess or somebody else. It's a weird thing. But yeah,
Well, she tried to
that.
have me. She tried to have me killed. So there's
See,
not much
that's
we
why I'm
can do to
confused
trust
about
her.
that. I don't know why she would do that. That's why it's risky. But
I
next thing up,
I can try to look in the library. I still have a book. I can transport myself there.
But
Ask for a new
also,
book, probably.
Kel, we were given one word answer. It's so maybe it's not something that like we have like not it's maybe it's not like Suki would give us knowledge. Maybe what if I mean
we kill a god.
that's something. I mean it's a way to get stronger, right?
Yeah.
He could
Okay.
have been 1,000 ways. So maybe
Not stupid
maybe she's gone
spells.
rogue. Maybe she's trying to help. Maybe she's something. I don't know.
See, I like it when Noah is like we're going down the wrong direction, and Noah has to step in his Corvus.
We're
I
gonna
just want
kill a
to I
god.
just want to add more stuff as well.
Okay. Yeah. I guess we're gonna have to keep our options on open with that. I guess we're gonna have to see what we can find in the library. And I kind of like look over at Lancer. Lancer,
Yeah.
how do you feel about potentially killing a goddess?
Do I? Hmm.
A big potential. She may be a friend and not foe.
You hear
Moon might be friend, not
you
fish.
hear manual from the helm. Okay, first we're talking to God, now we're killing God. What is happening?
There's multiple. Oh, on the note of that, the fourth question was if they were all dead, and he said not all of them, but I'm pretty sure he meant a good chunk of them were.
Okay.
Beau,
I'll go back to stewing. You know what? I'll just stay.
Yeah,
in
don't worry about him. Anyhow, we'll get you
Fair
in,
enough, fair enough.
more digestible terms.
Beau
Yeah.
hears Kelenar say what he asked, and then the creator's answer. That just kind of makes him look away for a moment, just to think about it. Because like he hasn't spoken to this god he isn't quite sure of yet in a long time, and he's thinking maybe he died at some point, and that's why he's not talking to him. And he just kind of goes quiet, and I imagine someone's like, if someone were to try to snap him awake, he won't respond for a moment. He's just kind of deep in thought.
I think
He's,
Kel sees you in that state. He goes and he looks at you. But Beau, I did have so don't get mad at me for how I used it, but I asked how we could help you.
You asked how we could help him or
No,
me?
you. I
Oh,
I know you've been kind of going through it for the last couple of years. You've kind of been putting a lot of weight on your shoulders for
well,
a while now.
I've been through worse. It's something I can handle. But what
Yeah,
did he
but
say?
he gave me a name, and that name was
And one sec.
Aldrin.
He said trust me. Aldrin was for free.
Oh, Aldrin was for free. He said,
Aldrin was
"Trust
an
me." So
introduction to himself. He was introducing himself.
you're very right. I'm so sorry. That's my mistake.
You're good. You're good.
I should know better than this. I need to be better. But and he said, "Trust me, Beau." So I feel like if kind of the big god guy says to trust him, things are gonna work out. Okay.
Uh, that is very comforting. Thank you for asking that.
Of course,
Uh,
bro. You're my day one dog, bro.
I'm a doctor. You don't have to call me that.
I'm a doctor.
I went
I'm
to
a
medical
doctor.
school. Do not call me dog. That's doctor
Do
dog to
not
you.
call me
you
dog. It's
Dr. Dog.
doctor. It is
It's Dr.
doctor,
Dog to
I
mind
didn't get my
you.
medical degree for nothing.
but but anyway, like you've this is very informing though. This sounds like not all hope is lost, thankfully.
Yeah, but
But I will say killing a goddess, even if she tried to kill me, is not something I am up for. Because for one, many people I'm sure there are many people out there who worship her, and killing their deity would lead to some issues.
well, I'm gonna be honest, but that kind of sounds like I feel like if it's the
That
right thing to
sounds like
do,
their problem.
yeah. Well, no, it's almost sounds. I didn't want to say this because I was just said the nice thing to Beau. That almost sounds cowardly, like you're scared of the repercussions of doing something that's right.
We're
If
fighting a
killing her is the
god.
right, or getting rid of her is the right thing, then I think that's what we got
Maybe
to
it
do.
is, but killing a god is just I
I
cannot
didn't say
even
we're gonna
fathom
kill
that.
her. Maybe we're just gonna have a talk with her. We have no clue, but I'm trying to prepare us for the worst. We don't know.
Very well. I mean, you did speak with the creator and leave unscathed. Maybe.
Nah, he's chill.
Maybe
Actually, we're
there's
having a
reasons.
bingo next Saturday.
At the retirement home.
No, but what I do know, Beau, is that's why I asked him my second question. I know you kind of see like a light and like Kel's eyes. Like I don't know, I feel like he's not a very like strict and disciplined person, but you just see like that light in his eyes. It's like he has you can see the goal, and he's like, we need to get stronger. And I don't know. This feels bad to say, but we need to do it not yesterday, not tomorrow, but 3 weeks ago. Like we don't have much time. We were already running out when I was, not in a coma, but now it's been 10 years. So I don't
You're
know.
right. We do. We do need to get
And
stronger, especially when
I
we're
don't
one
know.
member short, and one of our
We
members
look over
a
and
level
Lancer's
shorter.
gone.
Uh, Lancer,
I was
Lancer
talking
is
about Franklin.
that
Oh,
is true. We are missing Franklin, but no, Lancer is conflicted with your uh
very apt descriptions.
uh with your statement of to kill a god, because Lancer being a paladin, he doesn't know his god,
Oh yeah.
but he knows that he has been given power by a god.
So Lancer's afraid he's gonna lose his power.
Yeah.
I look at Lancer.
Interesting though,
Does he?
actually.
Do you think he conveys that in any way, or is it like kind of written on his face as he's thinking about it?
It is very like Lancer shows what he's thinking very easily. You can easily tell he's thinking about something like very important.
Lancer,
Yeah.
what is your godly powers, your divine powers, compared to every single bunny on the planet being turned to dust? Right? If you don't know who gave you those powers,
Everybody.
You see your little
everybody,
corpse
maybe
bunny walk up to your leg and just kind of stare at you, Lancer. Your undead
maybe
bunny.
Lancer, if things get bad enough, maybe bunnies from not just here. I don't know if there's other planets out there, but
Roll
maybe the bunnies from there.
roll persuasion with like double advantage.
Oh, roll
Oh, and
three.
Most advantage.
he still has the hat Beau gave him, the +2 to
Oh yeah,
charisma.
plus
So
2 to charisma. Yeah, so I would have.
No, it's a new day, so there's
Sorry,
a
it's
new
gonna be
buff you can
+6.
choose.
oh right.
Yeah, if you
Oh
want to do
yeah.
that, you can, but whatever.
Yeah, but Beau's gonna put the hat back on Kelenar
Ooh,
real quick.
that is tragic. The
He
highest one I got
taps
was
it
a
on like
17. Oh wait, okay. With the hat, I get a 19 because it's +2.
Nice.
you also get advantage though.
Yeah, that was 3 advantages. I got a nat 1, a 2.
You also
Oh,
get a plus for
God.
every. You also get a plus for every bunny in the world, so you win.
Lancer.
Let's our fight for all bunnies.
And Lancer, I say this, and I look Lancer right in the eyes and I put my arm on his shoulder, even though he's much taller than me. And it looks like in real life, it looks like I'm hailing Hitler. Sorry.
Lancer bends down, so he's like, you can.
At eye level. Lancer, I'm not trying to lie to you to get you to do what I want, but I think you've proven that you're a very
But by the way, in Lancer's description, one of my flaws is easily distracted by promise of information. So he
Lancer.
already believes you by that. I'm not trying to lie to you.
Well, he's not. It's true. I mean this wholeheartedly.
This is actually true.
When I say this, I think
Uh-huh.
you've shown to be a very strong and capable person, and I don't think any holy powers residing in you are gonna change that. Whether it's 0 or 1,000, you're still a warrior, right?
That's always warrior.
Right. So heck, you don't even need them now, right?
They make Lancer stronger.
But the true strength, right? The thing that really makes Lancer stronger, right? Tap him right in the chest. Those Brutus muscles that you have.
Lancer does have big muscles.
Yeah, you do. You
I
do.
got you noticed. You want to know how I got them?
Man.
Nah.
Oh, I got
Yeah.
it. Yeah, you watch them too, don't you?
Not
I
really,
can
you
help
know?
you. I can help you get them.
Yeah, I think I'm fine enough. Really, I mean, I'm not that strong.
No,
Right?
no,
Okay,
they're
well, okay.
puny arms, and I just like I pick Kelenar up like just by his arms.
He does have a -1 in Constitution.
These
I-
arms, they are too skinny. You
I
gotta
actually
get
do.
some.
Oh, sorry, not -1 in Constitution. -1 in strength. Sorry.
I take this
Plus 2 in
amazing
Constitution.
thing called Adderall.
See, Lancer, this is a really cool thing, right? You know how when you get real angry, you don't hurt as much?
Yeah.
I can do that with magic. A new 6th level spell that I learned,
Mm,
and a 1 5th level spell.
magic man.
Yeah, that's me, right? You have your muscles, right, Lancer, and I have my magic. We have our own things that make us unique.
Mm,
I'm teaching Lancer the lesson of tolerance.
We're teaching him self restraint.
mm, okay, if you, if I'm muscle man and you're magic man, what would that make Beau?
Medicine man.
It makes him a doctor. He went to school, man.
Oh,
Medicine man.
medicine man.
Pepsi man.
Pepsi
So
man.
if you get hurt and I get hurt,
Yeah. Yeah. You not remember all the times he's healed you?
I heal myself most times.
Yeah, it's very true. But I want you to know that. Here, watch. Can I give you a little cut really quick? Don't look. Make sure he's not looking. Right. Right. Let's just. If I give you a little cut and I pull out a little knife, I slash your Achilles. So sorry, Lancer. Just take it. Oh my God, Lancer! What happened to your ankle? Beau, get over here, Beau.
What? How did? Okay.
I don't know. It
what
just
happened?
spontaneously,
What
it just
happened?
ripped. It just ripped. You see it's Achilles.
You see Junior
Bo
standing
looks at
conveniently
Kelenar.
behind
He's like,
Lancer.
it doesn't just rip, Kelenar. This is a laceration. It's been cut. So what
Junior's
happened?
conveniently standing behind Lancer.
There's ghost pirates are on the ship, but we got. Oh my God.
Lancer disregards
whatever.
what Kelenar just did at the mention of ghost pirates. Where are they?
What? But Bo's just like, okay. Let me fix it real quick. He puts his hands around the cut and hang on. He casts Cure Wounds, of course.
Okay.
I feel like it did not do much damage. I'm being real honest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
enough to cut 1 damage and then heal 1 damage.
Yeah, it was not at all like a deep cut. It was just like a
Yeah.
little very surface level.
Yeah, he's just gonna cast Cure Wounds on it. Should I bother
Nah.
taking a spell slot off?
Nah.
We'll be
Okay.
fine. This is just for fun.
See, some DMs like to call this a cinematic moment.
A cinematic. Yeah.
A cinematic
Cast it as a
Achilles heel
ritual.
in honor of Peyton.
In honor
Honor
of
Peyton.
In honor of Peyton.
See, Lancer, Beau cares for you. He heals you when he can.
Mm,
Listen, Lancer,
Mm,
you're
yes,
very
I-
strong, but you know. Sorry, Beau. Go ahead. I've been yapping for a while.
Uh, again, how did this happen?
Ghost
You-
pirates, like I said.
what?
Fine.
What
just gonna believe
god are we fighting?
Oh well,
We're
again, we
fighting the
don't
moon
know if we're
goddess.
fighting. Oh, okay, guys. Again, we don't know if we're fighting.
Hopefully not fighting, but we are going to go see
Potentially.
her.
We're gonna go see her, and if things get rowdy, you know how it goes.
And I guess it's helpful that I am familiar with the religious practice of it, of her grace.
Noah's like, what is it turned into tonight?
What did Kieran? You good?
What
I'm
Lancer
okay.
hears,
What,
what
did your
Lancer
dog just-
hears
Did your dog just headbutt you?
is
What happened?
Okay, I have my feet like on this on the
Wait.
wooden frame of my bed, and it slid off and like went under my bed for a moment, and like it scraped my foot a little bit. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh yikes!
You're
Cast Cure
okay.
Wounds on that.
Yeah. Oh, it's the ghost pirates, damn it.
The ghost
It's
pirates.
the
No.
ghost pirates. Oh no.
Listen, I can tip a little bit with
Oh.
Lancer. It's easy.
Okay. Jake, you
So,
were saying?
okay. So what Lancer hears is go fight God.
Maybe put a maybe in there.
Hopefully not, but if we have
Potentially.
to, if we have to.
If things get rowdy, you know how it usually is.
Ready, fight. Mm,
So, as you,
All right,
as
we'll
y'all
go.
seen, y'all hear from Junior.
Yes,
What?
Junior. What is it?
What was that,
What
Junior?
is it, Junior?
You fight God.
You see, I think I
I'll be
look
real
a
honest.
little
Though, if
man.
you're trying to actually communicate actual words, you're kind of cutting out through Discord.
Yeah, he's just saying "fight God" in his
Oh, okay.
corrupt in his
Oh.
mimic tone.
You see, I like this little guy here. He knows what's going on. Okay. Well, anyways, where is this guy we're fighting? No, ready, let's go.
Well, we'll figure that out later. But just keep it in the back pocket. One of the biggest ways to level up, so to speak, is to just
Yes.
fight and experience things. Just kind of gain natural knowledge of your abilities and how to use them more effectively.
Get stronger.
Yeah, that's what we're aiming for. We need to. Things are gonna be rough really soon, Lancer. So we gotta hit hard. We gotta hit hard.
That's always hard.
But now imagine the hardest hit you've ever had, Lancer, and make it 1,000 times harder.
Harder hit it. How strong get? I want that strength.
So if we had like a 10 out of 10 or a 20 out of 20 scale, you'd probably be around probably like a 13, Lancer.
Right now.
Yeah, you're probably around a 13, not a 20.
What is Kelenar?
I'm like strength is relative. You're at a strength you're like a 13 for people like you. For me, I'm like an 11, right? But people like me, much stronger than people like you.
No. No.
What do you mean, no?
No.
It's a true story.
I know. Yeah,
It's a true story.
Kelenar not stronger than Lancer.
Listen, Lancer, the strongest of people like me can change the universe. The strongest person like you can yell like 4 times in a day.
And yell at the universe.
People like you, Lancer, can get angry 4 times in a day. People like me can.
People like me will fight the universe. That people like you change and win.
Yeah, but I can just change the fact that you won eventually. It's a true story. You know how those cards let you do really funny things?
Oh, I love those cards. Like these cards right here. It pulls out like many things.
He had another one.
Give me a D100.
Oh God.
D100.
Okay.
Lancer was keeping a card this entire time,
Give me a
just in case.
D100.
That is a 58.
Okay, you pull out an ace of spades.
Oh,
If you somehow got 100,
Ooh.
I was gonna give you a card.
Hang on, let me see what my other roll would be.
99.
A 78. Yeah, no. So I pull out an ace.
Ace of spades.
Do I freak out the other two by pulling a card out of my pocket?
That's up to them.
I know it's gone. I know it's gone. I'm not worried. I got rid of it. So there's not an ounce of worry in my heart.
Yeah. Nah. Beau's just gonna kind of sit there.
All right.
Well, this isn't the right. What? Wait.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What?
This is
So
the wrong
as
card.
y'all finish y'all's conversations and begin to wind down into Lancer trying to find the deck of many things once again and pulling out random cards, y'all land at the island just a few feet away as to not damage the ship. And you see, this island is going to take a little bit of exploration, but you see that there's like a pillar of smoke coming from the forest
Oh, fire!
to indicate some sort of campsite.
Strange. How do you fellows think we approach this? Are we going to be sneaky or we want the Lancer approach?
I think one of us should go in first just to see what's going on, then come back out, see if it's safe or not.
Okay.
If it's
Lancer.
one person, maybe we can go in and just have a
Do
Yeah,
it, send Lancer. Cal, do it.
I-
Cal.
That's just
Well,
already
that's what I
walking.
was about to say.
Lancer's already
I pull out
walking.
my familiar.
Throw
I use
Junior at him.
I used
Throw Junior at him.
I used find familiar and
Send
I pull my
Junior.
familiar out.
All right.
And it's going to turn into a cricket and it's going to sit on Lancer's shoulders.
All right.
So
I'm going to
And
say,
within a
I'm
certain
gonna say
range-
Junior is also going with him. So.
All right, within
Oh.
a certain range, I can see through and hear through my familiar.
Okay. So with Junior and Lancer heading towards the island with Jiminy Cricket on Lancer's shoulder, we are going
Soldier
to end the
boy.
session there.
You
Aw,
don't know.
tragic.
Yay! That was pretty.
And that will do it for part 7 of A Fine Line. Thank you all so much for watching. I know it's a bit of a long one, but hey, we like our lore around here, we like our story, and hey, we're just having fun playing D&D, so what are you going to do about it? You listened to it, so you enjoyed it. On the screen there should be a title card for the previous session if you missed it, but also for my main channel and also Chase's channel. On my channel I do VODs and stuff. On Chase's channel he also has a D&D campaign. If you enjoyed this, you will enjoy that one so much better. You can actually listen to it from the very beginning as opposed to mine. But hey, I highly recommend it. If you enjoyed this, I highly recommend listening to his. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. And part 8 will hopefully be out soon. So yeah. See you on the next one.